Okay, so where we ended off last time, I'm sure you all remember, you were caught in battle in a tight hallway by skeletons which emerged from their coffins. At the end of the hallway were two warriors who were shooting some longbow shots down the hall at you guys before Aaron sent his steel defender down to kind of intercept. We went through a whole round of combat before ending the session, so I will read you guys the initiative order before we get started. So first up is Uaighe. Second is Thwish. Then it is the skeletons. Then it is Vine. Then Liam. Then the warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is Cain, Nova, and Aaron.
And then the steel defender.
And then the steel defender, which I will write down so I don't forget.
It goes directly after me,
Yeah.
so it's okay.
Nova, you
Yes.
currently have a hex cast on warrior number 1 from the end of last session.
Oh, awesome.
So that's why you have a spell slot that has been expended on your character sheet.
And which skeleton is that? Skeleton number 1?
Warrior number 1.
I see. Okay. Cool.
Brief recap too. Skeleton 1 has taken a bit of damage.
Mhm.
Skeleton 2 has taken a bit of damage. Skeleton 3 has taken a moderate amount of damage, and Skeleton 4 is bloodied.
Haha. I did that.
Liam's computer turned off for some reason.
No.
Guys, are we streaming or not?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Oh.
A low stream.
Do you have your
Don't
sticky
swear,
notes
don't
up?
Swear, don't swear, don't swear.
Shove
Yeah,
them
I
up?
have my sticky notes right here.
Just the one, or do you have all 3?
Just the one, but I think I'll
No,
be
put
okay.
up the others. No.
I don't know.
No,
I lost the other ones.
No. One on every monitor, hun.
I lost the other 2. Okay.
Oh,
Do you need me to
God.
come and make you more?
No, it's okay. I'm good. I got this one.
Oh,
You
man.
keep going. We'll join.
All right, but I'm coming in there the minute you let one slip, okay?
Deal. I accept that.
It will happen.
Are
I
we
take the
talking about
consequences of my
toots?
actions.
Huh?
I'm very confused.
We're
We're
talking
talking
about
about
my
his
swearing.
swear word sticky notes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
Okay, folks. It's 6 a.m. You're in this dimly lit hallway. Skeletons surrounding the party. At the end of the hall, the 2 warriors are standing, staring down the steel defender, waiting for their turn to act in the initiative order. Up first, we have Uaighe.
He's gonna thwack skeleton 1.
All right.
Well, metaphorically
thwacking.
thwack. She's gonna thwack him with a spell.
His bones.
It's a
Fuck.
metaphorical thwack.
Okay.
You said he's taken damage already, right?
He is taking a little bit, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Can he please make a wisdom save? Thanks.
He can. Oh my god. D&D Beyond updated their encounter builder. They added dice rolling to the monsters.
Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Wow.
Really?
Never had before, yeah.
Cool.
I mean, not
Hey.
that I use that anyway, because I prefer my player killing die, but speaking of wisdom
Bruh.
saves, that's a 9.
Oh, that does not.
Or
No,
sorry,
sir.
a 7.
Oh, that's even worse, sir. No.
Yeah.
Let me find
Sounds
my
to
12.
me like
And I'll
you
get my skeleton
encountered-
killing die. Ooh, 11 necrotic damage.
Lovely.
Ouch.
Wow.
Right. So skeleton A or 1 gets hit by that spell. Some of its bones kind of get crushed. Dust comes off of them as they kind of crumble, and he reels back a little bit. But then he locks his black eye sockets on you, and is prepared to continue the fight. He is bloodied.
Okay. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
I believe it will be, but give me one moment, and I will tell you. Dive off your house.
Wow. Wow, it's probably me.
Wish moving through the mist.
Or Thwish.
Some of that.
I flew. Actually, no, I didn't. I can't fly.
You ran.
I stuck there somehow.
So,
Nat 20s for stealth.
oh, that's so good. That is the end of my turn.
That's
Too.
your turn? All
Yeah.
right. Be prepared with your turns as they come up in the initiative order, folks.
Sorry,
Um,
I realized that took
no,
a while.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just reminding everyone. Don't worry. Thwish.
Yep. Okay,
Number
so I have Bardic Inspiration right now. How do I use that again? I forget.
Bardic Inspiration.
I used
You-
it during my hit.
1d6
I know.
hit.
I use to hit, right? Okay, good. On both my turns of hitting,
Just
or just
one attack.
Okay, one attack. Got it.
Also,
okay.
sorry. One thing I want to note, Thwish, when you attack with your second hand,
Mhm.
that's considered your bonus action.
Yeah.
And you also don't add your proficiency modifier to the damage.
Would it do that for me? Or
It
do I have
won't
to?
do that. It won't do that for you. So
Okay.
what changes is the like plus whatever. I can check really quick for you. Just a
Okay.
brief rules thing with two-hand fighting.
I didn't know
So
that.
I think it's to your applied to your 2 hit. So instead of +5 to hit, your offhand would only be +3 to hit. That's pretty much the only difference.
Oh, so one is +5, the other one's +3?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna hit skeleton 4 with my 2 short swords. So the first one, I guess I don't need the Bardic Inspiration for this one, so I won't use it.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Okay, so 4 damage
Okay. Are
for
you
this one.
Actually, I guess you can't apply sneak attack. now,
Yeah,
can you?
no, I can't because I already hit him before.
Right.
Yeah. And then my short sword again. So this, I don't apply the +5, I apply a +3.
Yeah. So just take 2
Okay.
off of whatever the.
Okay, so it's 12, but then I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So only added 1, so 13.
13 hits.
Okay.
Yay!
Lovely.
8
Okay,
now.
and then 7 damage.
The skeleton raises his arm to block your second short sword, and your short sword cleaves straight through the bone.
I love
Just
it.
as it cuts through him, separates him in half, and the bones kind of crumble all over the floor. And
Well
Lovely.
done.
all she wrote for
Very
skeleton
good.
number 4.
That's all I can really do.
All right,
So I'm done.
it's Skelly Boy's turn. Skeleton A
Ooh.
is gonna, with his eyes locked on Uaighe, raise his short sword and try and swipe at her. Uaighe, is your AC 21 right now?
Obviously.
So that's a massive 8 to hit. So that just whiffs right by you somehow, despite all your heavy armor. Skeleton 2, looking at Cain, kind of cornered in this area, is going to try and thrust and stab at his torso with his short sword. Cain, that is an 11 to hit.
That
Mhm.
misses.
Okay.
Nice.
So you manage to kind of step to the side, parry the blow a little bit, and
Thank God.
skeleton number 3. Liam, is Liam here?
No,
No.
not
He's
yet.
fine.
No.
Does anyone know what his? I'll have to check what his AC is.
We can check.
Okay, I got it. His AC is
Oh.
13. So
Who's that?
skeleton 3
Here's Bushy.
going to make a sword thrust at him, and that is a 20 to hit, but not a nat 20.
I think that hits.
That definitely hits. And the damage is 7, which I will deduct from his character sheet. So, unfortunately, he's not here for this, which is too bad. But we'll fill him in when he gets back.
Mm.
So, this skeleton, seeing the bard standing in front of him, who had just granted Thwish heroic inspiration with his musical instrument, swipes down and catches him right on the collarbone with his short sword. And it goes rather deep. And you guys all watch as the consciousness leaves his body, and Liam falls to the floor,
No.
unconscious and on
No.
his face.
Gosh darn it, not again. Gosh darn it.
And he just
Brother
got
Nick is
back.
back.
Man.
Oh
Narrate
no.
it one more time. Liam, can you hear me? We'll give him a sec.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Skeleton 3 just attacked you. He rolled a 20 to hit, but not a nat 20. His blade caught your collarbone, cut rather deep, and as everyone was watching, the consciousness fades from your eyes as your body falls to the floor, and you are now on death saving throws.
Yeah, kind of figured.
I already made the deduction from your character sheet just while you were away to keep the
Thank
flow
you.
going. No problem.
Can Aaron see
Sorry
this?
about that. The computer just died, just cut out on me for some unknown reason.
No
I
problem.
know.
Everyone
I
can
pulled
see
up-
this except for Cain, because Cain is kind of tucked back in that alcove. But you know, by the gasps of the party and the sound of the body hitting the ground, Cain can assume something happened.
Crikey! Oik! We gotta help him, eh?
You know, I am starting to think that the gods just really want this man to join them in the afterlife. It's very concerning. I don't know why they want that, but you know, that's all right. I'll do my best.
Okay. Well,
In which way? No, just kidding.
The mortician saying that doesn't
I've-
instill great confidence.
Right?
no.
I've really missed these interactions between Nova and Bleak.
Yes.
They're some of the
Alright.
best.
Now we move to Vine, now that the skeletons have gone.
Sing, sweet soldier boy, come marching home.
Boy, that's such a sad song. That is such a sad song, man.
Alright, Vine,
Best
what are you
one.
doing?
It makes me cry every time.
I have
I guess you can
Owlbear
share it
on
if
my
you need.
tablet.
Nice.
Ooh. I think I can control things with my
You can
tablet.
try
too.
opening
Yeah.
it in incognito, maybe, or a different browser, and see if that works. Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, can you change your default browser?
Yeah.
Because that might help.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, there you go.
Okay.
So you're at the back of the hall. You saw Liam go down all the way at the front.
I'm gonna turn around and be like, Vine, be careful with that. Not at me, please. Well, you know, Vine, it's okay. Go ahead.
That's your turn? Okay.
Why
Liam,
won't be attacking anytime
Me?
soon, Nova?
Oh,
roll me a death save, please.
just rolled 19 for the test roll. Oh, well. 16.
Oh,
Alright. That is a success on your first death save.
Ba-da-ba.
That brings us to the two warriors at the end of the hall. Seeing the steel defender standing in front of them, they both throw their longbows on their back and draw long swords. Warrior 1 is going to attempt to hit. What's the AC of your steel defender, Aaron?
The AC of my steel defender is 15.
15? Alright. So, they're both using two hands on this long sword right now. The first run rolls a 20, but not a nat 20 to hit. And he
Hold up,
deals...
give me 1 second. I'm pulling up for some reason, my Safari is being silly, and I cannot view the search bar.
Check 1, 2.
So he rolls a dirty 20 to hit. And because he's wielding two hands, he rolls a d10. And that is 10 slashing damage to your steel defender.
I may have a reaction the steel defender can take. Steel Defender E5. Yes, the armor class is 15. And how much damage does it do? Sorry?
10 slashing damage.
10 slashing damage. Okay. I never rolled for its health. It's 15 plus 3d8. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to begin rolling his second attack while we wait.
Okay.
Roll high.
The second attack is a 15 to hit, so that also lands.
What's
But
his
just
armor?
barely.
15.
Oh.
And that will be still with 2 hands, 6 more slashing damage, so a total of 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
Wow.
The Steel Defender has 27 health. I'm going to write that down, but not anymore.
That's a boss.
Because now he is at 16 damage. He's at 11 health.
16 damage.
I had a lemon seed in my mouth. Sorry, whoever witnessed that.
The Steel Defender, actually, the Steel Defender is going to take a reaction, deflect attack for that second one, dealing 6 damage, because I'm not going to backtrack onto the other damage. The Defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one of the creatures it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature. Oh, never mind. It cannot take that attack.
Yep, it's too late.
Sad. Too late.
I have a hypothetical question, DM.
Sure.
If the Steel Defender goes down to 0, can I spare the dying on it?
You
Sam,
cannot spare the dying. I don't think you can spare the dying. However, you can heal it.
Okay.
Heal it. It does have its own heal action.
Okay.
The magical mechanisms inside the Defender can restore 2d8 plus 2 hit points to itself or one construction or other object within 5 feet of it. So technically, I think you can heal other people too.
Cool. So I can't spare the dying
constructs, not
Only never mind. Only constructs.
Okay.
It's only.
So I can't spare the dying it, but I can heal it.
You can heal it.
All right. The second white, also wielding its longsword with 2 hands, is gonna try and get this metal contraption out of its face, and he's gonna make a swing. That is a.
Didn't they both attack already, or did one of them?
Nope, they have multi-attack.
Oh, that
That's
stinks.
13 to hit, so that
That
misses.
does not hit.
But then he comes back around with a second swing with a 17 to hit, and that is gonna deal an additional 4 slashing damage.
Okay. Well, the Steel Defender is looking pretty sad right now. He is at 7 health. Wow, 20 health off this guy in 1 round.
So, as that warrior finishes that second attack, he raises a hand and he points to the Steel Defender and he goes, "Yeah." And you see Skeleton 3's head turn towards the Defender. And now we're gonna move on to Cain.
Cain.
Okay.
Man.
Deal.
I'm going to just jab the skeleton in the ribs with my quarterstaff. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. I'm gonna spend the key point to do 2 more unarmed strikes on him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so does 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Oh, damn. Good try.
That one, I guess, he just blocks it. Oh, okay, 19. All right, that's better.
All right, that one definitely hits.
All right, that one's just gonna land on his jaw, straight square in the jaw.
I made a mistake last session and told you that he took less damage from bludgeoning. It should have been the opposite, so I took a little bit of extra HP off of him.
Oh, okay.
So that's 6 damage as you collide with his
Damn.
bones. They begin breaking and shattering, and it's actually more effective than it would be against someone covered in muscle.
It's super effective.
And he is barely standing at this point. He's taken a heck of a beating from you.
Can I walk past him to the side and then past him, and then can I just make a perception check on the party, and then I want to see
break it up.
if
Yeah.
hello, check 1 2.
Got
Yeah,
it.
you're good.
No.
Can I just make a perception check at the party state?
Sure, you can roll perception.
All right. 16.
You see Liam down on the floor, unconscious,
Uh-huh.
with the skeleton standing over him, but the skeleton doesn't seem to be paying attention to him. It's looking at the steel defender. Thwish, would you care to describe your health?
I am doing okay so far. So I'm still like, you still see me at like kind of full throttle, still preparing to like battle the rest of these things. So I'm still okay.
And Uaighe, would you care to describe your health?
You know, I have to say, I have never felt better. I am in a battle with the undead, and it feels really good, and they are not getting anywhere near me, to be quite honest with you. So, you know, I think all things considered, I'm in a really good place.
All right, Aaron. He's gone.
You just look. It's just completely empty. Except for the cat. There is a cat
I
there.
love it. Yeah, the cat's there.
Aw.
Roshi?
All right. Oh, two cats.
Nova, would you care to describe your health?
Oh yeah, you look over and you see a little owl just glowing in her whiteness, and she's so pretty, and there's nothing really, no scratches on her, nothing. She's just good as new, good as gold. Yeah, we're doing good over here, bro.
Vine?
You look back and you see Vine, who looks very scared. He's perturbed, and he's kind of an interesting sight because he's this tallish, muscular-looking, young man who's kind of like shaking in his boots with his arrow quivering in his longbow.
Aww.
But he's fine.
Okay.
He's healthy.
Sam,
Okay,
sorry, Aaron, please describe your health. Last one, we'll give everyone a chance.
Please describe my health.
Yes.
How does
Aaron.
your character look?
Aaron Van Berry, he looks pretty good.
All right, he looks pretty good.
That's it.
Okay.
Yep, he looks pretty good. He's
Everything's all good up
he's not
here.
happy at the moment, unfortunately, but he's doing his best. He's very mad at the moment that his contraption's being attacked. That seems to be all.
Okay. Seeing Vine kind of scared, will you allow me to run up to him?
Yeah, you have movement.
Okay, awesome.
Do you have legs,
I want
right?
to run up.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just trying to be very careful, not metagaming here.
I feel that. Yeah.
So I'm gonna run up, past Nova and Aaron, and then I'm gonna run up, beside Vine. Oh, okay. Is he taller than me now?
He's
How
6
tall
foot.
is he? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's taller
We're
than
about
him.
the same height. Okay. Well, like I'm like an inch shorter, I think. I'm gonna run up.
Oh, shit.
I'm like 5'11" or something, or like 5'10". I'm gonna run up behind him, and then reach up my hands on his shoulders, and just go beside his ear, like, Vine, this is your time to shine. Everyone's here. We're all looking forward to your new powers. Okay, these big, everyone will cheer you on if you win it and fight. Are you ready?
So Vine's gonna look up at you and he's gonna like kind of shake his head like yeah, and he's gonna say ready, and he's gonna he's gonna put away his longbow, and he's going to.
You can do your actions on your turn. I'm not gonna let you.
All right, cool.
Talk.
No actions happening here. Got it.
Okay, sure. I just feel his muscles bristling, I guess, and I just give him a little pep talk, and that'll be my turn.
Nice.
I will say his hair will start to kind of like stand on end, like you could tell something's about to happen.
Cool.
He's a little spiky boy. All right,
At the end of your turn, Cain, or are you still going?
That's my turn.
All right. Nova, it's your turn.
Awesome. So since there is a hex of mine on warrior number 1, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply try to damage warrior number 1. And I'm going to take a couple steps forward, and classic, I'm going to shoot the Eldritch Blast. You just see a big light explode in my hand, shoot straight at that warrior number 1. And we're not using those online dice here. Because I really know they're, yeah, something's wrong with them.
They do be
Okay.
cheating.
Here we go. We got a D20 here. 13 plus 5 is 18.
That hits.
Mm.
Go
Oh.
ahead, roll damage.
Okay.
Bars.
Damage again. Yeah. 1d10. 1d10, and then since there is a hex on him, it's going to be an additional 6, like 1d6 damage. Okay, so awesome. So we got 1d10,
Yeah, guys.
4 for the 1d10, and 1 for the d6. So we have a total of 5 damage.
Okay.
What can we do, you know?
Your Eldritch Blast slams into Warrior 1's chest. The armor seems to take some of the blow, but it definitely hurts him. There's a little bit of charred skin, and he gazes back at you from behind the steel defender.
And I'm like, yeah, you wish you could do something. You can't.
The taunts.
Bro, I
I'm
felt
just-
it.
I'm just gonna sneak out right and just sort of like stealthily sort of press myself against the wall so like he can't really see me. Okay, so like the skeleton's not gonna
I thank you for
see
that.
me, but I'm here.
So funny.
Oops. No problem.
Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Aaron.
All right. So the skeleton that Nova just attacked.
Oh, I
So,
actually attacked
Warrior.
Warrior 1 all the way down the
Warrior?
hall by the steel defender. Yeah.
The one that she just attacked, as she ducks over to the side and gets out of the way, and hides from Warrior 1, Aaron Van Berry is going to be throwing his spear again at Warrior 1,
Okay.
All the way down the hall. Good luck.
all the way down the hall.
Okay.
Let me see that big boy toss.
That big boy toss is going to be, well, I have multiple tabs open. Doo-ba-da-doo.
This is a struggle.
That is an 18, a 12 plus 6.
That hits.
And I'm going to be that yes. And which one did we decide that I was rolling? Was I rolling the 1d6 plus 4 or the 1d8 plus 4? For throwing?
1d6. 1d6 plus 4 for throwing.
I deal 9 damage with that attack.
Is that considered a magical weapon for the purposes of overcoming resistance? Does it say?
Yes, it is a magical weapon.
Okay. It is like, it does magic damage?
It comes directly back to my hand, and it, seeing as it is a magic item, it allows me to get an extra proficiency while wielding it.
Let me check here. I just need to check.
Yeah.
I think he's asking, is it a magic imbued weapon, as in it deals magic damage?
Magic damage, yeah.
It does deal an extra 1 hit point of damage.
So
That
that's
is-
probably considered a plus
It is.
1. Yeah.
That's a magic weapon, yeah.
Okay.
It is a magic weapon
How do you have a magic weapon on level 3, bro? Damn.
because I
tough.
make them.
Yo, timestamp 2845.
Hold on here.
Damn.
Yeah.
I just figured-
2852, 2845, and 2852.
That's your returning weapon, right?
That is my returning weapon.
Where the heck is that on your Artificer Infusions?
Wait, for what?
There it is. Okay. This magic weapon grants a +1 to attack rolls. Okay, yeah, we'll consider it magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance.
I'm
So,
sorry, that,
your
yeah,
s-
it was
your
2845.
spear sinks into his shoulder, kind of piercing through it, but he is undead, so no blood comes squirting out, and it doesn't deal the same amount of damage as it would to a human being, per se, in terms of actual physiological structures.
Okay.
And he looks at it and just rips the spear out of his shoulder and throws it on the ground.
It's crazy.
Comes directly back to my hand.
So as he throws it, it goes right back to your hand.
Okay.
That's a crazy
at
weapon,
that,
man.
I'm gonna. If I run past that skeleton, he's gonna get an opportunity attack. Darn. So as this arrow's flying past and flies past the that was my action of the turn. I only have 1 action.
I feel like I'm more control him.
My steel defender is going to immediately strike Warrior 1.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Rolling to hit. It is the d20. That was a 9. I think you can see it there.
It's okay, you don't need to show me. I trust you.
Okay. Cool.
It does not hit.
A 9 plus 4, sorry.
Still does not hit.
That would
He
be-
parries it with his long sword
13?
in both hands. Nope.
He said, nah. Nah.
He said, nah.
Something happened.
Denied.
Out of here.
Can you hear, Aaron?
Oh.
I think he lost sound.
Dude, he rage
I think
quit.
he
No, I'm
got
kidding.
mad. No.
He rage quit. So
I'm
what
not
do you
getting any
mean?
audio in my
I said
head
+6, bro.
or anything.
Or was it +4? I don't know. Okay.
Yo, audio input.
Mm.
Bye.
I'm assuming that's the end of his turn, but we'll give him a sec just in case.
Mm-hmm.
DM, I'm just curious, how heavy are the coffin lids?
The coffin lids, they're made of stone.
Yeah.
They are pretty heavy. They're probably 30 or 40 pounds.
Okay. Good to know. Also, have we noted any names or anything on any of the coffins yet, or?
The plates that had names inscribed on them have all been kind of worn away, and you're not able to read them.
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Aaron? So we can hear you.
We can hear you, yeah.
I can hear you.
Can he hear us though?
I don't think he can hear us.
No, I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, well, he's muted right now.
Oh, he muted himself. He's going.
Oh, no,
I think
he's deafened.
struggling.
He's deaf. He's deaf.
Hmm.
Bye, Rose.
Leave from the vine.
A lot of technical difficulty.
I know.
Yeah, he's
Discord's not loving us today.
Doesn't love us anymore.
Oh no.
Give him another
What
minute
happened?
or two. His ability to hear failed. Someone cast a silent spell on him. He can't hear it.
He did get new headphones, so I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Mm.
Yeah, he's using new headphones with Oxford cord.
Damn, he got that ox.
Mm-hmm.
Timestamp.
Qree, what are we doing? Waiting?
I was gonna see if he was coming back, but I'm gonna call that his turn and say, Oik, you can go ahead. We're gonna keep it rolling.
Okie
Plan.
dokie.
He's at the end of the
Oiki
initiative.
dokie? Oiki dokie? Is that what I just heard you say?
No, but I should have. Amazing. Okay, I am gonna attack skeleton number 1 again.
Mm.
This time I feel like whacking him with a morning star.
Okay.
Because why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that 20. 20 to hit, but not a nat 20.
That hits.
I know. And that. Oh, that's not. Sorry, I gotta find my 8. What's this one? Oh, it's gonna be 10 piercing damage.
Yes,
Alright.
girl.
Yeah.
As you're a
You know what,
morning
guys?
star.
The dice are better than D&D Beyond, okay?
Except for my
Right.
dice. My dice are not.
Well, get better dice,
Oh, no.
man. Come on.
Yeah.
As your morning star collides, it hits him kind of on the spinal cord part of his neck and cleaves the head straight off, and the bones crumble to the ground.
Good job.
Oh, hello.
Are you back? Can you hear us?
I have no idea what happened, but I missed
All right.
3 minutes.
Your steel defender did not hit
Okay.
on warrior number 1. He deflected the blow.
Okay, how much damage did he take? If he took any?
None, because the steel defender missed.
Okay.
So.
No, how much damage has the steel defender taken, if any? I need to
Oh,
write.
in
Oh, he hasn't
total.
taken any. We just went back to the beginning of the round, so you're good.
Okay.
Oik, is that the end of your turn?
No, sir, it is not. I am going to cast Spare the Dying on Liam.
All right.
Yes.
So, Liam, you are now stabilized.
Consider it done.
Oh,
Still
you're
can't
so
do anything,
powerful,
right?
you.
Oik, can you say anything while you stabilize him, or?
We don't feel like there's anything that needs to be said. Oh, you think this might just become a regular routine?
Mhm.
Just don't die.
Okay. Thwish.
Okay, so just want to make sure that if I use my longbow, I don't get like a disadvantage.
You do when they're in melee range with you, so within 5 feet.
Okay.
Outside of 5 feet,
Okay, so according to my little thingy, Warrior 1 is like 10 feet away from me, so that's okay.
Warrior 1? Yeah, Warrior 1 would be fine, but
Okay.
so here's the thing. You are wielding 2 short swords currently.
Yeah.
On your turn, you can only sheathe or draw 1 weapon, and it takes 2 hands to fire a longbow.
That's fine. Okay, fine.
So
Warrior 1's also behind a wall.
she could step out and take a shot at him, technically, but you cannot sheathe 2 short swords and draw a longbow without using your action.
Okay. Good call. Okay, so what I want to do is sheathe 1 short sword because I'm also behind the wall, but I know where Warrior 1 is in theory because I saw him. So I would like to kind of go around like the corner, just around the corner of where I am, throw my dagger, and then go behind the wall.
Very nice. Sneaky.
Okay.
Sneaky.
So that way he can't like get me because I'm behind the wall. Okay.
Roll an attack to hit with your dagger as you draw and throw it in one smooth motion.
Jiggle peaks. We playing Apex now?
Literally though.
It is a hit.
As you throw your dagger at Warrior 1, he just slips it like a boxer, and it kind of clatters off the wall behind him.
Can I do it again with my other dagger? Because I have 2. Just take it out and do it again.
Yes.
That's not your offhand, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
2 weapon fighting is a little bit different than
that's I
dual
wasn't
attack.
sure if that counts. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. Liam's dying, right?
He's stabilized now, so he's no longer on death.
Okay, great. So I'm just gonna go over to Skeleton 3 that's still alive. And oh no, I actually can't because I don't have 2 weapon fighting anymore.
You can wake an attack with your offhand on him.
Yeah.
You just can't draw your dagger with your offhand.
Oh, okay. So can I still have a short sword available so I can do that? Okay.
You can attack with as an offhand attack with your short sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that to help him out. So I'm gonna kind of go over to Skeleton 3 and use my short sword on him. So
and 18 does hit.
Yeah. Okay. So 8 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
As you swing with that, you actually cleave one of his arms off his body as you shatter the bones. His sword was unfortunately in the other hand, so he still has that, but he is definitely bloodied.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So skeleton 1 and skeleton 4, they're dead, or they're just bloodied? They're dead? Good.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn, Thwish?
Yep, done.
Alright, so we only got skeleton 2 and 3 left on the playing field. So we'll start with skeleton 3 because you just took his arm off.
Yeah.
And he's gonna frustratingly swing at you with his one other arm.
Just
with his
the
short
arm?
sword in.
Oh, okay.
with his short sword in the hand, sorry. That is a 21 to hit, but not a nat 20.
That hit.
Bruh.
Big sneeze.
That is 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Underwhelming.
And skeleton 2. Hey, don't taunt me, okay?
I didn't know you were a skeleton, bro. I thought you were a dungeon master. My bad.
All the skeletons, bro. Skeleton 2 here is gonna step out, and you saw he was thinking about going to attack Uaighe because he's the one she could see. But as he comes around this corner, he sees Nova, and she looks significantly less armored than Uaighe does. So he pivots and moves over to Nova and is gonna try and swipe at her with his short sword that he's still wielding.
Wait, don't I get an opportunity attack? He just moved within 5 feet of me.
It's only when he exits 5 feet away from you.
I don't like that interpretation, but it's fine.
It's when they move away from you.
I'm okay. I'm trying now. No, but
So-
you said he looked at me. You said he looked at me and then turned. That's entering my space and then leaving.
I don't
He's
think
still within
right?
5 feet of you.
I tried.
You tried. He rolls
He
a
tried.
23 to hit, but not a nat 20.
Mm.
So I'm assuming
Why?
that
Why
hits.
did you roll so high? Yeah, that hit.
Are you taking any reactions?
8.
I know you have a few.
Well, I do have a few, but this reaction, it actually won't help. Nope. I'm not taking any reactions.
All right.
I
So
got
he's gonna
rid of
deal.
the Hellish Rebuke.
Nice.
Yeah.
He is going to deal. Ooh, gosh, that was a max roll. He's going to deal 8 piercing damage as that short sword stabs into your shoulder.
Ow, that's not nice. Okay, fine.
Fine.
Fine. All right.
Well-
So that's the end of the skeleton's turns.
Someone's
And
like,
that brings us to Vine.
Okay.
Mm.
all right. After
Oink! I need assistance. Thank you.
being encouraged by Cain, Vine kind of finds his footing. He puts away his bow, and you start to see him like his hair raises, swirls, and then he rolls. He actually kind of like crouches down. His hair covers his body entirely, and you start to see spider legs form from inside of his hair. So he transforms into a spider.
Yes.
Autobots.
Now, Vine, I do want to point out that it's supposed to take your full action to transform.
So you're saying that even putting away a longbow is a full action?
No, not the longbow. I mean, for you to shapeshift from your human to your spider form is a full action on your racial sheet.
So does that mean he cannot do anything, other actions?
He cannot attack unless he has a bonus action that enables him to.
And I thought he had bonus actions.
So if you want to go back, I'll let you, because I think we were a little bit unclear on that before, but I want to clarify that because it's like wild shape where it takes your whole action to shapeshift. So if you don't want to shapeshift, that's fine this turn, but I'm just letting you know.
I do have action surge, which would let
you can
me
use
do that.
action surge.
Okay.
That's fine.
So he will transform, and he'll use action surge to attack the skeleton that has attacked Nova, skeleton 2.
All right.
So he will use bite attack.
Okay.
That is a nat 20.
Okay, that's a nice crit.
Bite
Roll your
him.
damage.
What an
All
entrance.
right.
Woo! Damn. Good job.
That is 19 damage.
Oh.
Is it 4d8? Oh, because it's a crit, right? It's not
Yeah.
TD8, it's 48. I was like, wait a minute, what have I done? So, as you rush forward and launch your spider form, the skeleton falls to the ground, and as you bite, you just tear its body in half with the force of your manacles clasping down around its bones, and its animation definitely fails as it just crumbles under your attack.
And Vine is going to let out a victorious.
Yeah, that one.
Aaron Van Berry seeing this, like, yes.
His spiked, his kind of mohawk spikes going down his back in glory. You know.
Love it. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn, I believe.
Okay, Liam, you are unfortunately still unconscious. You cannot take any actions until someone heals you beyond stabilizing you. So that means we go to the warriors at the back.
But
Now,
DM, I do have a question.
sure.
Can we tell that these warriors are intelligent enough to attack someone while they're on the ground?
Your unconscious self cannot.
Okay. That's just me, the player. The unconscious self doesn't have to know.
The unconscious person unfortunately does have to know, because no one's made any sort of check to determine their intelligence at this point. So, Warrior 1 is staring at Thwish, who's recently thrown a dagger at her. And he is actually going to walk past Steel Defender. So, Aaron, your defender can take an opportunity attack against Warrior 1.
Oh, you bet that Steel Defender is going to take that attack. Steel Defender is going to, seeing this skeleton, walk past it and being commanded to slay these beasts. As it walked past, the Steel Defender is just going to swing its arm around and bash down its sword, or I guess it's force empowered attack. It's going to roll to hit. I got a 19.
A 19 does hit. What's the damage?
Cool. The damage is 1d8 plus 2 force damage.
9.
And I got 9 damage.
Whew. So that empowered fist slams into the back as he walks past, and he kind of gets jolted forward. And he's pretty hurt at this point, but he seems to have some kind of vendetta against Thwish after having that dagger thrown. And he walks up to her with the longsword in one hand, and he reaches out with his other hand to grab her shoulder.
Oh, a grapple.
Oh god. Okay, and
he's gonna make a melee attack to hit. It's not a grapple.
Oh, never mind.
That is a 20 to hit, but not an out 20.
The
hits.
Steel
That's high
Defender.
roll.
Wait. The Steel Defender is going to take a deflect attack.
He used his reaction to opportunity attack, so he does not get another reaction.
Damn.
So the damage.
Good try, though. Good try.
The damage
I
is
appreciate.
that is 8 necrotic damage.
Ooh, that
Well,
was a big one.
I'm a little past bloodied at this point.
I also need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
A DC 13.
You have to hit a 13 or higher.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, Constitution.
Yep.
Oh, nat 20.
As
Health.
he grasps your
Hopefully.
shoulder, and you feel that necrotic energy leach into you, and it chills your soul. You feel like he had started to draw some life away from you, but with the strength of your body, you were kind of able to resist it, and his grasp doesn't seem to fully affect your flesh. However,
Oh no.
he takes his longsword up in his other hand, and he's going to try to swipe down at you with it.
I may die.
2 stinking attacks.
Whoa.
That is a 12 to hit.
It misses. Thank goodness.
Aha!
All right.
Because you thwished out of the way.
Ah.
Exactly.
All right, Warrior 2, still engaged with the Steel Defender, is going to take his longsword and attempt to shove it straight up into the defender's chest. That is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that hits. This poor thing.
Okay, and that is going to be, because I was with 2 hands, it's a d10. That is 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to follow that up. He's going to pull it back and follow it up with a downward strike right on top of its kind of clavicle area, if it has one.
Mm.
And that is only a 10 to hit on that one.
That does not hit. The
All
Steel
right.
Defender dodges out of the way.
Agile boy. The warrior sword kind of collides with the floor.
It's a girl.
Girl, right. And then he draws it back up, ready to fight. Get that a little bit closer. Okay, that's the end of their turn. Cain.
Cain. Oh yeah, Cain. So what? I got confused. I thought we were in the beginning of the round. So Warrior 2 has 2. No, is double-handedly using a greatsword.
Longsword.
A longsword. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Cain is gonna puff his chest, proud of his encouragement to Vine that he did something. He's gonna run, past Aaron, past Nova, jump over Vine, he is going to try and grapple Warrior 1.
All right, so roll your athletics, and he's also going to
18.
roll his athletics.
Please.
10.
Awesome. All right.
Good job.
So what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. So I have 15 more feet of movement. Halved would be like what? I guess 5.
We can call it 7, sure.
Okay, can I just drag him like over here?
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
fine.
Okay. And that would be my turn. Oh wait.
Okay.
That'll be my turn. Yes.
Okay. Nova.
Okay, awesome. So, the skeleton that we Vine killed him, right?
Yes.
Vine had bones for
Amazing.
breakfast.
I'm just gonna look at mine. Hey, well done, bro. Great job on that skeleton there. Then I'm going to just. Hey, I wonder what's over in this section over here.
I'm making
And I was gonna wander-
contact with Nova. I'd be like, hit this
Hey.
warrior, please. Like I drag him over here.
Okay. You know, but hold on, Cain. Hold on. And then I'd like to see if I can lift up the two. Am I allowed to do that in the middle of a battle?
What are you trying to do?
I want to open the coffin.
Oh, the coffins are open. The skeletons came out of
The
them.
coffins are...
Yeah.
Oh, right. Is there anything in the coffin that I see? Do I see anything in the coffin?
You don't see anything in the coffin.
My goodness.
Oh, it's just... Okay.
Actually,
Dang,
sorry. I probably shouldn't say that. Roll an investigation check, because there may be things in the coffin.
Okay.
Okay.
That was the DM forgetting that there may be things in the coffin.
Oh my god.
Everyone
Okay.
check the coffin.
Right.
Is what that means.
Okay. Roll investigation. I got an 11 minus 1 is 10. I have really investigation now.
You glance in, and you see
Yeah.
some rocks kind of at the bottom, but nothing really catches your eye.
It's 5209.
Okay. I would like
Wait,
to
did you say-
pick up
did
one
you say-
small rock and put it in my backpack.
This will take your actions for the turn, just so you know.
Will it take my action? Oh no, okay.
I'm gonna consider
Alright,
the investigation
fine.
check your free action, but if you interact anymore, then it'll be your whole action.
Okay, I look at Cain, I look back at the rocks, and I'm like, Okay, I guess I'll help you.
Warrior.
And then I walk over to him in the warrior one, and I pull out my battle axe that is now officially like a hex battle axe. Pretty cool. And I'm going to use a booming blade, and I'm going to slash at it. I'm going to use, I think it's called a booming blade.
Yep.
It's a blade. I'm going to damage it. Yeah. Okay. That's the one that, yes, that's the one. Okay, I'm going to use my booming blade. Here we go. And I am going to use D&D Beyond for this one because it's confusing.
Yep, sure thing.
Do it.
I'm clicking on it.
Crouch,
Okay.
hugging the warrior
Ah.
face, by the way.
Uh-huh. Oh, 20 for the hit!
A 23 does
Wow.
hit. Go ahead and roll your damage, and I will make a note that he has
Okay.
booming blade applied to him for if he moves.
Cool. Do I have to specifically click on booming blade?
No,
Okay,
you
so I
just
think I
click
just
on
click
the damage of your weapon.
okay, damage of my weapon, and then I just 4 plus 3 is 7, and then and I don't roll booming blade yet. That's only if you move. Booming blade is essentially if that character moves once I've hit him, he will get booming damage of 1d8.
You also have your hex on him, so he takes another d6.
Nice. Kill this guy.
Yeah.
So make sure you roll your extra d6 of damage.
Oh, and you have advantage on these hits.
Oh
Just
yeah.
grab-
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It hit.
5.
Okay, but you might roll nat 20 though.
Okay, that's fair. You do have advantage if you'd like to roll a second time. You may hit a nat 20.
No, it's okay. Oh well. I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
I might.
try.
Well, I got a 16.
All right. So what
Yeah,
was
it
the
does,
first
it does.
one? Did you roll your extra d6?
Yes, it's a 5.
Okay.
5.
So as your booming blade attack hits him, he gets sheathed
Yeah.
in that energy. It's kind of vibrating around him. However,
Mhm.
your blow hit him hard enough that it sinks into his chest. And Cain, you feel the warrior just kind of slump and die in your arms.
Oh wow.
Oh wait, he's not friendly. I'm kidding.
I let him go, and I let him plop on the ground.
He said I love
All right.
And you let him go.
You're just gonna hear Nova let out like a battle cry. That's
Thank
it.
you, Nova. Thank you for hitting that warrior.
No problems, bro. That died.
Instead of,
up. What
instead
is-
of picking
what
up
is-
some rocks.
Is that the end of your turn, Nova?
That's it. That's all for me.
Actually,
Thank you.
sorry, just quickly. Because he died, you may, as a
Yeah.
bonus action, move your hex to a different enemy.
Oh, right. That's a thing.
Right. Okay, Hex is now moved to warrior number 2.
Alright.
Nice.
Okay, Aaron, your turn.
All right, Aaron has already decided. Do I have to use an action in order to view this coffin that Nova was snooping through?
You can peer into it as a free action, but I'm going to say with how many people and bodies are crammed in here right now, you're going to have a real hard time getting in there.
Is there any way I can move past the corpse of Warrior 1 to be in the range of Warrior 2?
Yeah, you could squeeze through.
Cool.
You could try and squeeze down the hallway.
Aaron Van Berry has no idea what Nova's doing, so he's going to run past the corpse of Warrior 2, seeing that it has fallen.
You said that in
Run.
such an Aaron way.
Run.
Run.
Run! Anyway,
That was very. I felt that was very Liam of him.
that was very Liam of me. Did he?
Alright, what are you doing?
Aaron Van Berry is going to look at Warrior 2 after running past and toss his spear again. Because I
Okay.
don't have any rocks that are in between 1 and 5 pounds.
Could have got him out of the coffin.
It would have
Alright.
taken too long, and Aaron
What
Van Berry
about your
doesn't want to
bag
waste
of
time.
nails? What about the bag of nails that I gave you?
I did pick up the bag of nails, but I don't want them
Didn't you
to...
already used that, didn't you?
I did already use those.
Yeah.
I think you Razing on somebody with a bag
Alright,
of
throw
nails.
your spear.
Okay, I'm throwing the spear. It is a 14 to hit.
Boss.
That just hits.
Sweet. We are going to do 8 damage.
Very nice.
Alright.
Ta-da.
Your spear kind of,
Great job.
it doesn't directly hit him. It kind of skins across his arm. And he takes a bit of damage. It's pretty deep, but it goes flying, continues along its way down the hall. And I'm assuming then flies back to your hand afterwards.
It does fly back to my hand, and I have, what, another 10 feet of movement left? I have 30 feet per round?
Yeah, I believe you're 30 feet. So
I'm going to run up beside my steel defender and catch the spear as halfway. And steel defender is going to... I see you renamed steel defender. That's okay. The steel defender is going to...
I bet.
That's
I had to reset the map. That's the only reason the name's changed.
I'm just going to move them guys a little bit so everyone can see them. Steel Defender is going to slash at Warrior 2 with its attack.
All right.
And that is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And I'm dealing, only 3 damage, but that's okay.
Okay. He kind of blocks it with the sword, but he still gets shook back a little bit, and the force damage racks his body. He takes a bit of hurting.
Cool.
End of your turn.
That I don't have any more actions in order to take, unless you
All
let me
right.
cast a spell, which I don't think is
Nope.
allowed. Bonus actions. I do not have 2 weapons, so no.
All right. Oik.
All right. At this point, I am really annoyed that this other thing is still alive. I think the party has done a wonderful job with everything else, but I'm going to ignore Skeleton 3 because I don't really think he's of concern. Thwish, you can handle it, right?
Maybe.
Thwish, right?
Not.
This-
Oh my god, it's not very
Well,
comfortable.
I look at her like kind of like bloodied, almost to death.
Bloody.
And well, more than bloody, almost
Bloody
dying.
blood.
I look at her and I'm like, yeah.
You fight, Thwish, if you fight really hard, I might be able to spare you. Might. No guarantees though, mind you. Right, excuse me, Aaron, so how far can I go? I can go all the way to Warrior 2, right?
How much movement you have?
I've got 30 feet.
Yeah, you're fine. That's only like
Okay.
15,
I'm gonna get you
20 feet.
here. Aaron, would you please let me past? Can I scoot
Certainly.
in?
Can she pass
Can I
us?
scoot?
That's a question, DM.
If Aaron's shuffling a little bit, you can squeeze through.
Right.
It's
Aaron's
tight
probably
though.
shuffling a little
Would
bit.
you say
And
that she's probably?
It's gonna cost you an extra 5 feet of movement. We're gonna consider that difficult terrain, squeezing through those 2 in the hall.
That's fine. I mean, that's still 30 feet, right?
Yeah, you
She
still,
made it. She made
still
it.
make it.
Oh, I wasn't gonna disengage anyway, so that's totally fine.
Part of me
Okey-dokey.
finds it kind of funny that you walk past Liam. You just walked past him as he was falling on the ground.
We've already spared the dying on him. What else do you want?
Right. Never mind.
I've already stabilized him.
Oh my god.
Okay. This second guy has taken damage already, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. Right. I am going to tell the bells.
Yes.
I am going to look at him in his eyes, in his disgusting undead eyes.
Mm.
And I'm going to say, get ready to hear my bells. And then, can you roll a wisdom save, please?
Sure.
I thought you were gonna say something like
Nat
get ready to
20.
get your. Ooh.
Right. You, sir, will hear the bells very shortly, I tell you.
He glares at you, annoyed.
That's really awkward. That's all I can
do you mean ring bells? I'm what? Steel
Bells,
Defender
bells.
looks very confused, tilts its head and looks at you.
So that's the only thing I can do. So it's gonna be someone else's turn now.
Oh.
Okay. That brings us to Thwish. With
So he
Skeleton
didn't
Three.
hear the bells?
He did not hear the
No.
bells with that
He
wisdom.
might
save.
hear the bells next time.
Okay.
He stood there waiting, and then no bells came. So
And then
he
no
moved on
bells
with his
came.
life. What are you doing,
Hey.
Thwish?
So Skeleton 3 is still alive and near me. So I would
He's
like.
very hurt though.
He's very great. Love that. Is it going to cost me a turn to take out my other sword?
It's a free action
Okay.
to draw.
Because I already have one in my hand. I want to get the other one out again. And I'm going to just attack Skeleton 3 with a short sword.
All right. Roll to hit.
Can I add my Bardic Inspiration to that?
I believe you've already used it.
I was only using it once?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a one-time
never
use.
mind. Oh, okay. So that doesn't hit.
You
So,
can roll again with your offhand though.
Yeah,
Just remember to -2.
it doesn't hit either.
You go, and the skeleton goes. Oh, oh.
And a skeleton might kill me.
He dodges those attacks. Is that the end of your turn, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Skeleton 3's turn.
Do.
So,
Man.
after dodging both your attacks, realizing this is a battle to the death currently, he tries to thrust out with his short sword, hoping to bring you down.
He may.
And that was only
may.
a 10 to hit.
Oh, thank God it misses.
So, he kind of stabs, and you're able to duck out of the way this time, and the two of you stand there, exchanging blows.
Swinging and like nothing.
Like you're in Zorro or the Princess Bride, you know, like.
So good.
Anyways, Vine.
You are wonderful.
Hmm.
Worked very hard to become so. All right, Vine is going to scale the wall.
All
Okay.
right.
He's going to climb the ceiling and maneuver himself over the skeleton,
All right, I like it.
and he shall attack.
Give me that roll.
All right, we're going to use claw attack.
Nice.
Now, this I believe I can use. This is considered 17
That
to
hits.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And here we go. Max damage 7.
As your claw sweeps down, it just knocks his head off like a bowling ball. And
Awesome.
as he finishes that thrust, his just kind of collapses. The animation fails and his bones fall apart. And Vine, you can gain 1 evolution point on your piety.
Oh, snap.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice. I'll dig it.
Vine, Digivolve 2.
Right. I'm trying to think.
Anything else you're doing?
What's the awakened shrub?
Now, does the claw? I have 2 claw. I have multiple claws. So can I use my multiple attack? What is it called?
Like your 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah. Does that count as 2-weapon fighting?
Yeah, I'll consider 2-weapon fighting for
Okay.
the way you're spider form works.
Because how many feet?
Just
did I have?
reduce the to hit by your proficiency, which should be 2, I think.
It is 2. I will take the rest of my movement, which I think how does this work? The movement in here is this 5 feet per block here.
Yeah, it's 5 feet per block.
So move what? We're gonna move the rest of our movement, which is 30 feet, so 10 feet. I think I can reach here, right? I think I'm still on the ceiling.
You'd have to go out this way 5 feet, bring you about there, and then down this way 5 feet. You'd be like right above Aaron, but you would be within range of the warrior. You're within 5 feet of him, but you're like on the ceiling,
above
pressed like against it. You know, there's just enough room for you above Aaron's head.
All right, so I'm gonna be above Aaron's head. I'm gonna attack the warrior.
All right.
With my claw attack, which is -2, so it should be +3 to hit.
Okay.
Okay, that still hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Look at that.
And we're gonna roll that damage. 4 damage.
All right. So, and that is just what, slashing damage? I think it is. I think
It is slashing. Yeah.
So as you slash against him, you don't seem to penetrate as deep into his skin as you would have thought. But he does still take a little bit of damage, and that brings us to Liam, who's still unfortunately unconscious.
No.
And so we jump straight to Warrior 2, who is currently surrounded.
This is gonna be so much fun.
We're just jumping this guy.
Surrounded
curb stomping
on all
this guy.
sides.
He's hounded. There ain't no up.
Warrior
no
2
around
is
it.
going to take the disengage action.
And go where?
And he's going to run back this way. 5, 10, 15. You guys see him go around the corner?
Hold up.
And through a door.
Wait,
He
no,
can't.
don't.
Oik is right there. He's gonna give an opportunity attack.
Disengaged.
For Oik.
He took disengage action, so he's zipping out.
Bye. Wow.
When you disengage, you do not provoke opportunity attacks by moving.
Right, but you're a big baby for running away from a fight.
So you guys have cleared this room. He ran somewhere. You don't know where. You saw him turn that corner, and then he was gone. So you guys can either end the initiative order here if you want to look around, or you can continue the initiative order and chase him. It's up to you.
I think Aaron's going to chase him.
Next up is Cain. So
you see Cain doing the Goku warm up, like flexing his neck and doing high knees.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use another key to dash as my bonus action.
Okay.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Hey, Cain, if you're going after him, good luck, my friend.
Reveal the
weird
next part of the map then.
This is the part where he runs into a room full of stormtroopers.
There's more.
Man.
But wait.
Okay, what do I see?
There's more.
But wait, there's more.
You'll see what you see in a sec here.
Unless he reveals.
Assuming I'm using the correct. All right, nice. I did it.
There you go. Yay.
Okay. So you see that door in front of you, and it's open. So you see Warrior 2 on the other side, in that room. It's like a small hallway.
Okay. And the door's open. I can see him.
This first door, is open. This second door is closed.
Okay. And I see him running towards that door.
You see it. Well, he's actually stopped, and he's turned around, and he's looking back through the door.
Yeah, that's weird.
You hear horror music play.
Boss music plays.
I'm gonna move here. Do I see anything to my left?
Do you see anything to your left? What is your passive perception?
15.
15? Give me 1 sec.
That's the sound of the DM preparing more monsters because
Right? I don't know. Do you see anything?
You don't notice anything. It just looks like a wall.
The grammar instructor.
Jeez.
It
Okay,
looks like
alright.
a wall.
It looks like a wall.
Can you
Okay.
describe it in detail to us, DM? I want to know the full
Okay.
architecture of this wall. I want to
Looks
know how
like-
many buttresses there are.
I hate that
Same-
DM wording. Like, it looks like a wall, not it is a wall.
There's
Okay,
never absolute in perception. Sorry, Cain, go ahead. Finish your turn.
That's 50 feet of movement. I'm gonna try and grapple him now.
Yeah, grapple him. All right.
Ooh.
Roll your
another
athletics
18.
check. Another 18, eh? All right, he only rolls a 7.
All right. Now that he's grappled, am I on top of him then? I guess.
Yep.
Okay. I still movement half the grappled. I still have 20 feet, so I'm gonna drag him back.
Good for you.
You see Cain, holding this guy, his left arm with both hands, dragging him back and Cain's dodging his attacks as he's trying to hit him. And you see him come around the corner.
All right. That brings us to
Like-
Nova.
Hit him, Nova, again.
Nova
Oh,
actually
wait, I don't
can't
see
see
I'm
that.
gonna.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
No, I can't. I'm behind. So I saw Cain dash down the hallway. So I'm just gonna like bounce out into the hallway to look around, see what's going on. And I look down and I see a lot going on.
So here's
Can I
Nova.
see Cain and the warrior?
You cannot see Cain and the warrior. Because you
Okay.
have Aaron and then Vine on the ceiling, and then
Yeah.
the large defender and Uaighe past that.
We be all
You
over
do
the
not
place.
have line of sight on Cain.
Oh,
That's a good
no.
15 feet of height versus your 4.5.
You see
Sorry.
Yeah.
a big spider hairy butt in the air. That's what you see.
Okay. Well, I see all of you dealing with that. I'm just gonna like, I want to jump into the coffin and root around.
So, as you start rooting around in the coffin,
Yeah.
you made your investigation check. You saw a bunch of rocks. Are you picking them up?
I'm picking them up and I'm moving them around to see if there's anything underneath there.
So, as you're moving the rocks around, can you roll a perception check, please?
That's better. That's better. $16.
Okay. You realize that those rocks you're moving around are actually 4 emeralds.
What?
And they are worth 55 gold pieces.
Whoa!
Wow.
Damn. Okay, so I just stashed them in my backpack.
You can add those to your thing, and just make a note that they're 55 gold pieces, not the D&D Beyond 1,000 gold piece emeralds.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No.
You also notice that the
Uh-huh.
wall behind the coffin here,
Mhm.
as you're looking around, is made from a lighter material than the walls around the rest of the tomb. It doesn't appear to be stone. It appears to be something made to look like stone.
Okay. Am I allowed to feel it and take my axe and smash it?
As your action, you can attempt to use your axe to smash it. Sure.
Okay. It's kind of quick to just go ahead and smash something, but maybe it's a good idea.
It's funny. I'm going to
Try
take
it.
my weapon of choice that's super sharp and smack it against a stone wall.
Do I just roll a regular hit?
Yeah, roll to hit.
Okay. 14.
You smash into the wall. I'm not going to make you roll damage because it's a thin material. Your axe, as it
Okay.
hits it, kind of pushes the wall in, and as it pushes in, it starts to slide to the side.
Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna pop my head out.
And I'll show you. I'm going to reveal the fog here for you. so you can at least take a glimpse inside before.
That's so cool.
So you realize you just pushed a secret door to the side, and you glance into this room. And I will point out that right here, there's a really large suit of armor standing, kind of with its arms crossed against the wall.
Secret tunnel.
Maybe I could use that for my own armor.
It's way too big. It's
Yeah,
huge.
armor.
It's like 8 feet tall. Like it's a big suit of armor.
If only I was 2 feet
okay.
taller.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll get 2 feet taller.
And it's wider than any of you guys are too. It's a large suit of armor. It's not medium sized. Or if it is, it's at the very upper end of medium size. So go ahead. You can continue your turn, Nova.
I'm just gonna walk out towards the skeleton here. And I'm gonna shout down the hallway, "Hey mates, guess what? The wall moved!" And then just disappear back over here.
Are you going in that
That's
room, or are you waiting?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll go in the room. Why not?
So, as you enter the room, that suit of armor moves.
Of course it does.
Oh my god, it's
It
huge!
uncrosses its arms.
Oh god.
It takes a step forward out into the room, and then it pivots 90 degrees towards you.
Why can't they just
Well,
talk?
hello.
And it looks at you, and in a deep voice,
Yeah?
it goes, "What is the true jewel of Vydia?"
Oh snap.
And then, as it stands there waiting for an answer from you, that is the end of your turn.
Oh, wait, you better think of a good answer, my girl.
I think I might just say emerald because I just picked up 4 of them.
Yeah.
I feel like Nova would be like, well, right now it's Galibre, but who knows? It might change in the future.
Okay. Now that brings us to Aaron.
Wild.
Spicy.
Aaron, seeing Cain running around the corner with this scraggly little warrior, is going to dash forward with his steel defender at the side, if that's okay. Can we move
Nope,
past
the defender moves on its own turn.
Right. So I'm going to walk past Awake. Not walk past, sorry. Kind of do a little like dash past Awake, and can I throw my spear this close?
You'll have disadvantage if you throw it this close. But you can
Yeah, I'm just gonna
stab him with it. And if you use
gonna
both
stab
of your
his
hands, then you roll the higher die. So like D8 instead of a D6.
Well, we're going to do that, and we are going to roll to hit. And that is a 13. Does that hit? Well,
A 13.
I get advantage, right? Because he's grappled.
Yeah, you get advantage. A 13 doesn't hit, so roll your second.
Oh, that is a natural 20.
Okay, yeah, roll your
26.
crit.
Okay, wait, what do I roll for a crit?
You roll
Does that automatically apply?
double the dice, and it'll automatically
does it
apply
for
it
you.
on D&D Beyond.
Sweet. I did 16 damage. I rolled 2 sixes.
That's
No,
piercing damage, right?
that is... Yes? I
I believe
think
it's piercing damage.
it's not piercing damage for the D8. It's piercing damage for the throwing. Or I guess
it'll be the same. So
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 3d6 for the crit. That is a 7. The spear penetrates a little bit extra deep, and he's gonna take 1 extra die of damage. So you can roll 1 extra
Wow.
d8 on your attack.
Generous DM, what's going on?
The damage.
Hey,
How much
crits
damage?
affect them the same way they affect you guys. So
I guess only.
Okay, I'm rolling 1 extra D8.
yep.
That is a 5.
Okay, so you deal a total of 21 damage to this white, and that's magical damage with your spear.
My
So you
wait,
yeah?
I dealt 26 damage on my own.
It's the spear says 16 and the custom is 5.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the other thing.
That's
Sorry.
some mature damage. That damage is old enough to drink.
So you yeah, literally, you stab deep into his chest, and as you pull it out, he kind of lets out a low growl, like he got really hurt, and it pissed him
Ooh.
off. Sorry.
What?
Well, actually, see, the other one wasn't. So
Wow, that was just like a whole snowball.
That was bad.
Right? It was a snowball effect.
So,
No, I'm doing so good. Don't come in here.
It's like, Mom, like no, you can't do
Aaron, you can continue your turn while I get
Happening.
scolded.
Okay. No, I think I want to.
I think she's just writing no.
I don't want
with
to
an
watch.
that. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing this skeleton growl, Aaron Venberry's like gonna smirk to himself and duck down as the steel defender, kind of runs past him and just clobbers Warrior 2 in the face.
I have three now. There's one down there.
So that he gets rolled with advantage as
Nice.
well, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool, because I rolled a 4. I rolled only an 8.
Neither of those hit. The steel defender is kind of slow, so even though it's trying to clobber him, he's still able to kind of struggle in Cain's grip and shift out of the way.
Darn.
I'm trying my best.
Is that the end of your turn, Aaron?
I do not have any bonus actions yet. I need to wait for higher levels. So yes.
All right. Oik.
This guy's still alive, right?
Which guy?
The
technically
warrior
they're all
2.
undead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Warrior 2 is alive undead. Yeah? What's up,
Is
Liam?
he?
Oh,
ahead.
sorry.
No problem.
Ian's unconscious, right?
Yep.
He moan. Can you do that?
Sure. You
Just
can let
wants to
out
do
a
something.
low moan, but you can do it on your own turn.
Yeah, well then.
Oik. Go ahead.
What was my line of thought? Is he bloodied?
He is definitely very bloodied after Aaron's ambitiously strong spear attack. No one saw that coming from the artificer.
Alright. I like that he was being unpredictable. I think that's really good. But I said to him that he was going to hear the bells, and he is going to hear the bells. So,
Yeah.
wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save. 19.
Bruh.
Oh. Damn.
Can you not?
I'm sorry.
So hard.
You're
So he
annoying.
again stares at you expectantly, and no bells come.
Mm.
What's going on, Oik?
She's shook right now.
Yeah.
I hate you so much. Why can't I also hit him like with my morning star as well? I hate that.
The steel defender turns around, kind of like looking at its size, and kind of just apologizes by holding its hands together and bowing.
Thank you.
Everyone awkwardly stares, waiting in
I know,
anticipation for bells.
No bells.
I like the idea that like everyone just stops what they're doing and just looks at like it's like
And no bells are coming. I
and
mean,
everyone's just
technically,
disappointed.
I think technically you guys wouldn't hear them anyway.
Yeah, I don't
It's only
think we
supposed to be
would.
the creature, but I mean, maybe I can just, no, the bells went. You just didn't hear them.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, they went. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Thwish.
Just a question: is using a healing potion an action?
You can take it as an action, and you get the full benefit, or as a bonus action, and you roll the
okay.
dice.
So I actually have something called Second Wind, and it's a bonus action of mine. So I can take it once per short rest, and then I'll regain 1d10 plus 1 HP.
Go for it.
Bars.
So I'm gonna do that. 1d10.
Bars.
10 plus 1, so I get 11 back.
Nice.
Wow.
Big heals.
Yeah.
Describe what it looks like as you regain some energy.
So as Thwish regains energy, you just see like a little kind of grayish, because her feathers are black, a grayish like aura around her, but it's like very light, bright. And then she just kind of grows stronger. Like her posture kind of like gets straighter. Yeah, then you can kind of tell that way.
All right.
I'm sorry. It just looked like Oik was gonna. She was like looked like she was like creeping up behind you, Xavier. Like she was gonna strangle you with that
Because-
wire. It looks
It's
so.
'cause I have our D&D books on my desk, so she's grabbing the player's handbook.
She was just like sneaking up, like, dude, she's gonna like Freaking
Watch
DM,
watch out!
you. DM, look out!
Voice sits down in my chair. I'm the DM now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, sorry, Thwish.
Is there
Still your
no-
turn.
no
Go
worries.
ahead.
There are so many bodies on my way to this warrior. Am I able to like kind of get to
Yeah,
him?
they're on the ground. You can step over them.
No. I mean like there's
Oh,
Aaron, Defender. Like they're especially like Aaron and the Steel Defender. I don't know if I can like am I able to get past them?
I'm gonna say you can't get past only because Cain and him are grappling in this tight area.
Oh, they're currently grappling. Okay.
Cain's grappling him, and these two guys are here. It's only a 5-foot hallway. So in order for you to get squeezed through them and then past the grapple to a point where you can engage would be we can call it difficult terrain. Let's do that. So this will be, instead of only 10 feet of movement, it would be 20 feet of movement to get through that area. So I don't think you have enough movement to make it all the way through.
I have
Right.
35 feet of movement.
Let's see. So to get to this point is 15. Yeah, actually, you could just barely make it to right here.
To there?
Just barely.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't, I'm gonna bite his head off.
So as you squeeze through, assuming you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I am.
So as you squeeze through the Steel Defender and Aaron, you're in a really tight space. Cain and the Warrior are struggling in front of you. There's not enough room to swing with your short swords. You manage to kind of slide past them to the other side, and now there's enough room for you to strike if you want to.
Am I able to use my short sword not hit Cain?
Yep, you roll with advantage on your attack rolls.
Okay. So I can actually hit him with both my short swords in that case, right? Okay, so I'll do that. Okay, so the first one's 19.
That hits.
4 damage.
Okay, and that does not seem to go as deep as you think it would on his flesh. But
Okay.
he takes a little bit of hurt.
Okay, and do it again. That's all I can really do.
Take some hurt.
15.
That also hits.
Okay.
And you have advantage, so you can roll again if you want to try for that.
Okay, yeah. I'll try. I'll roll again. It is 9 damage, but I'll roll again. See if I get. No, it's the same. Doesn't matter.
Okay, same thing with the 9. Doesn't strike quite as deep as you would have liked. He takes some damage. You see the unlife starting to fade away, but he's still struggling pretty strongly against Cain.
He's so tanky. What?
Okay.
Yeah. So
that brings us to Vine.
Yeah. Vine
Yeah.
is gonna climb across the ceiling over Cain to Warrior 2, and he's gonna use this opportunity to launch Bite Attack
All right.
with advantage.
Bite attack with advantage.
Cain, grabbing this thing was the best idea ever.
And thank goodness for the advantage.
Let's see what the second roll is, because that 7 ain't gonna cut it.
That will do. 24.
A 24 will.
Yes.
Your damage.
Great job.
10 damage.
And is that what damage type is that?
It's from
Piercing?
It's poison, actually. I forgot. It's poison. Yeah. 10 poison.
All of it? The whole damage is poison?
It is. Yeah, it's described as poison damage. Yes.
So, your fangs sink into his flesh, and as the poison sinks into him, it does not seem to affect him at all.
Isn't he bone?
Well, he's dead. So
He has some undead. He's not a skeleton. He's got some armor and some flesh and stuff, but the poison damage doesn't seem to do anything at all to him.
okay, because it says 2. Yeah, it's 2d8 poison damage. So.
Since that was a homebrew thing, I will double check to make sure that I put in what was intended. But
Yeah. I mean, I guess because it does.
It's 1d4 piercing damage as well, and then 2d8. You just have to roll the 1d4 separately because I couldn't get D&D Beyond to do both.
So it is 1d4 plus 2d8. Okay.
So the way this works, it's 1d4 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then they make a Constitution 13 saving throw for the poison damage. So either way, he rolled a nat 1, so he fails the saving throw, but the poison damage is ineffective. you can still roll the 1d4 piercing. You just have to roll that separately because I can't get D&D Beyond to let me roll 2 dice for some reason.
Damage.
3.
Okay. The piercing damage seems to do a little bit, but he's still alive.
I should have done my claws.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is.
Did you guys kill him already? There's 5 of you there.
No.
This dude's tanky as life, you know?
It's
Yeah.
frustrating. Yeah.
It's very
He's gonna
frustrating.
get out of my grasp.
Sunny.
Nah, that's it. I think that's.
All right.
I think that's it.
So, Cain, you're grappling him. Instead of trying to get out of your grasp, he hugs you tighter, and he's making a melee attack on you.
Sorry, what?
He's bro hugging him.
Bro, oh man.
15 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
Then he squeezes even tighter, and he's gonna roll to hit again.
No homo.
23 to hit, but not an at 20.
That hits.
Hmm.
That hits. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take 8 necrotic damage and make a DC 13 con save, please.
Ah.
Hold
Okay.
up. Can he roll with disadvantage, seeing as he's right in front of the defender?
No.
No.
Him and Cain are grappling. He just grabs him and hugs him.
They're like jujitsu.
Five.
You know,
Yeah, like jiu-jitsu.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu right
Can he,
now. Like,
can he
rabid.
try deflect attack as a way to like grab the back of his shirt and pull him away for that second attack if it works?
I'm gonna say no to that. He's like,
Okay.
you'd have to break the grapple to pull him away from Cain. Cain, your max HP is reduced by 8 until you finish a long rest. As he hugged you tighter and that necrotic damage affected you, it also seemed to sap some of your strength out of your body.
Okay, I am beyond bloodied, beyond burger.
Hey,
Beyond me.
bro.
And that is the end of the White's turn.
Okay.
Sorry, the what?
The White. I'm gonna reveal it. We're pretty
The
much at
Lich?
the end here.
Wow.
The end of the Lich's turn. You wish. You wish this was the Lich.
Is white spelled like differently than the color?
It's Wight.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Cain, it's your turn. How are you gonna react to
Oh,
that hug of death?
I thought this guy would have been done by now. Okay.
That poison immunity really messed it up. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I would have killed him.
I'm just gonna duck under him, like behind his back, and just keep trying to punch him in the face.
see
So
what you got.
that's 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Take this. 6. Just square the jaw.
So as you hit him square in the jaw, his neck seems to dislocate a little bit, and he is on the last
Nice.
legs of life. But he is still just barely standing.
Come
Oh
on.
my god.
All right, I got one more, and I'm gonna try and grab his neck and snap it.
All right,
I
let's
like his
see.
jaw and try to snap his neck.
Let's go.
Oh, 14 to hit.
14 hits.
Yes,
Just barely.
yes.
Sneeze on the guy. Sneeze on him.
How do you want to do it? How do you want to do it?
After everyone's attacks, and I'm just like ducking under everyone's attacks and just maintaining my grip on this white. After my first punch, I'm gonna duck under, wait for an opportunity when he's not attacking, and grab his lower jaw and just pull it back really hard, trying to snap his neck.
And his neck breaks. And while there's still some skin and muscle holding it on, you feel it like just dislocate out of kind of the base of like the spine just kind of breaks at the base of his neck, because he has decayed, and his body, the unlife leaves his body.
Finally.
Yay, you got that.
That is
Very well done.
that is the end of combat, but we still have Nova in that room.
Yeah.
So we are going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then we'll resume the session. So, combat ends there. But
Okay. But
Nova,
it's gonna start again.
Hey.
this massive suit of armor looks at you,
Mm.
and it repeats its question. It goes, "What is the true jewel of Vydia?"
Nova is going to puff out her chest and her eyes are gonna start turning a deep, deep red, as if she's getting mad, but she's not mad at all. She's just gonna, her eyes are gonna go a deep red, and then you're gonna see some red flames start to emanate around her, and a bit of darkness swirling around this owl. And she's gonna pipe up, and she's gonna say, "Excuse me, Shield Guardian. Who do you think you are to ask me these kind of questions? I am a protector of radiant starlight, and you? Who are you? You're just a big piece of metal. You better let me pass, or let this day be your last."
Nova!
Bro!
Wow! I need you to make a
Someone woke
deception
up on
check.
the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Let me pass. Let this baby your last.
That's right.
I wish Vine heard that because he could have repeated that later on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I could have repeated that.
Nova, I need you to make a deception check on your claim to be a guardian.
I'm gonna make a deception check. So the reason, my character has gotten has a heightened charisma, so you might see some more charisma attributes come out of Nova.
Like it.
I should have used D&D Beyond. I got 10.
Oh.
Ian doesn't move, and he says, "Further aggression will be met with further aggression. Answer the question. What is the true jewel of Vydia?" And he frames himself in the doorway to block your passage.
Okay, and then what I would like to do is I would like to cast a spell at this point. I'm going to just
You don't want to answer the
put
question.
my battle axe. That's not gonna
Straight to spellcasting?
She went straight to throwing hands.
Ask the question.
Put him up.
But if I answer the question, it could be wrong. And then, what is,
Then you use the spell.
Oh, that's actually that's a good point.
Okay, that's-
Damn.
Hey,
That's
metagaming!
Yeah, you guys
Metagaming.
mad at that guy.
Morgana, make your
Can
decision.
any of us?
Okay, so because no one's around and because I don't have any external influence, my initial impulse was to cast a spell. So I'm gonna cast a spell, suggestion, and
Okay.
okay. So it's a suggestion spell. I'm gonna say big. What is it called? Guardian.
Shield Guardian.
He looks like a suit of armor. So
You big suit of armor. You.
Oh my.
You get over here and you start helping our team, and be on our side. Fight with us. Be the true protector of Starlight that we know you are deep inside, and let us pass.
the Guardian further frames himself in the doorway, and he goes, "Further attempts to charm me will be met with further aggression. What is the true jewel of Vydia?" And your charm seems to have no effect on him.
He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
He does not.
Excuse me?
I think he's just a suit of armor. Nothing
right.
behind there.
Yeah.
He is immune to charming effects.
He is immune to charming.
You guys, really quick, thank you, Screech Lord and
Okay,
Lady
fine.
Draken for following this stream. Appreciate it.
Fine. Do you
Screech
want to
Yeah.
know
Thank
what the
you.
true? Oh, hello. Welcome.
We're gonna call that the end of your turn there.
Mm.
Okay.
That's about. And then we'll cut back to the rest of the party. You guys are not in an initiative order right now, so you finish the
Can I-
combat.
Liam,
Can I
No.
run over?
No one knows she's talking to the shield guardian.
No,
You
but
heard
I
her
know
say,
where she went.
yeah, you heard her say,
Yeah.
"There's a door back here," but yeah.
Can I go investigate to see where she is?
I think that would be very characteristic of Thwish.
Yeah, that's fine. She told you there was a door. You can go.
Well, will I make it there though? Because I'm not sure how far away everything is.
You're out of combat. Well, each square is 5 feet, and you're out of combat, so you can move through
so I
here
can just
normally.
go wherever.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I go investigate through the door to see where she went?
Yeah, so
Where
you come
going,
up.
Thwish?
Yeah, sorry. Chat it out.
Oh. Nova went somewhere. I want to see if she's in trouble. What if there's more of these things around?
Yeah. Okay.
She might need help.
Let's go look for her.
All right, I'm gonna go.
We should pick a name.
Anyone gonna heal Liam on your way?
He just groans.
He's over there.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, here, before I go, Liam, here's a potion.
It's not her throwing a potion to
He's
someone who's in
unconscious.
You can't drink it.
Drink it.
Okay, hold on.
Here, unconscious person, catch this potion.
I'll pass it to Kane's coming to me. Okay, I'll pass it to who's closest to me. Aaron. I'll be like, Aaron, here's this potion. Give it to Liam. And I give him one of my healing potions to give to Liam.
Sounds good. Okay.
And then now I'm leaving.
All right,
Anyone following
Liam.
her?
To the ground.
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'm gonna hold on, I'm gonna like remove this from my
I'm gonna clear these
Inventory.
bodies. We
Yeah.
all know they're all around here, but just
I
for the
just
sake of
deleted a healing potion. So
Nice.
yes, I would like to go to see where she is.
How cool would have been though to have this huge shield of armor thing walking around protecting with us, like
pretty
you know,
cool.
whooping people's butts.
You
be
tried.
cool.
You tried. It was good.
That'd be
It was
cool.
well done.
All right. So can I go to the room?
Yeah.
You move up to here. Are you going that way, or are you going back up the way she went?
Oh, where did she go?
She found out that this was a secret passage, so she went through there.
Secret tunnel.
Oh, I
And
would
that's,
like to do
she
that.
yelled from like here. So
Oh,
Through
right.
the
Yeah.
mountain.
I'll
Wait,
go that
wait.
way. It's more direct, so I'll go that way.
Good plan.
I don't know what is over there, so go.
Yeah.
Cain, you were going with her.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Aaron, you have the
Mhm.
healing potion. Have you administered it to Liam?
I'm doing that.
Okay. So we'll say
Aaron, wait.
Yeah.
Aaron, before you do that, I really think I should be the one to do that because I've got my fancy bracelet.
Okay. Unless you are the medical doctor, I have to attend to Mink over there as well. Anyway, so here you go.
Right. Why don't
And
we
I walk-
trade? You do the metal thing. I'll do Liam.
I'll do the metal thing because that's what I'm
Right.
good at.
Fucking do Liam.
We just like walk past each other. As we're walking past each other, I kind of hesitate a little bit, and it's like, sorry, about earlier brushing you off like that when I was talking with Liam. It was a little bit of an intense moment.
You've got some stuff on your face, bro.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I just trying to tell you.
The roleplay. He doesn't have time for that.
I don't have time to go back into the fourth dimension.
Vaughn, are you going with Thwish and Cain, or are you staying here?
Well, smoke. Wait, what? Yeah, he's just gonna follow the party.
Okay, so we'll say
He's
you
gonna
followed
follow
them up.
Cain.
We also don't know that Nova's found these emeralds, correct?
No,
Okay.
no one
when I
knows
get
that.
in the room. I'm
I
just
just one
go
sec.
ahead,
I'm
go
just
ahead.
gonna let Uaighe and Aaron finish up their action before we get into
Go
that
ahead.
whole thing. So Uaighe, we'll go with you first. Go ahead.
What?
You're
Heal
healing Liam.
Oh, right. That's what I'm doing.
I'm the healer.
No one cares.
Why does everybody keep forgetting about the party leader?
Hey,
That's
party
really
face.
funny.
Party
Party
face.
face.
Party face.
It's a democracy.
But he has the
All
power.
right. All right, Liam. Let's get you back up on your feet. Why don't you? I will kind of hold his head up so that he can drink the potion without choking. 'Cause that would be really bad. But because I have the bracelets of Everlight, he gets an additional +2 to whatever the max is for the
That's how
healing
you want
potion.
to do it. Nice.
So he gets I believe it's +10 from the healing potion,
And then +2 for me.
and then
Nice.
+2 from that. Yeah, so it's 2d4 + 2. So +10 plus 2 more, so 12 HP for you, Liam, as this is poured down your throat, and her bracelets kind of glow a radiant orange.
While he's kind of coming back to consciousness, can I speak with him?
Of course.
Oh my goodness.
Reactive. Come on, have faith in Uaighe.
Liam, you start to return to consciousness, and Uaighe starts talking to you.
All right, Liam. I need to have a word with you. I do. Yes, right. You've grown and known, sir. But I want you to remember this feeling of being brought back from the brink of death, all right? Now, what you did there, sir, was very brave, and I applaud you for that, running headlong into a fight. However, I think you and I both know you don't have as much constitution and strength as the rest of us. Right? So,
well done. Well done.
You know what? Gain a point of heroic inspiration for that well played role.
Well played.
Right there. Very well played.
Thank you. I don't know how to use that, but I'll take it. All right. Oh, that's good.
I'd like to build on top of that, if that's okay.
I'm not done
finish
yet.
first, and then you can add on.
And while right now I am able to heal you, I must remind you, Liam, that my healing capabilities come from my Lord and Savior, Vydia. And sir, I have to tell you, these powers can be revoked at any moment. I am only able to bring you back from the brink of death because he said that I am able to. But one day he might say, you know what? I want to see Liam. And you don't want to see him, trust me. So maybe just make sure that I don't have to heal you as much. Maybe. If that's alright with you.
Liam just gets up, it sets up and is like, dearie me, dearie.
Right.
This is why I hate combat.
Aaron, you can add on once Liam's done speaking. You can chime in there.
Okay.
Oh man.
Are you done speaking, Liam?
It's like, what happened, dearies? Last I remember, I was casting a spell, and I fell.
Well, you see, Liam, you were... You know how we had that talk before we all went back down into the dungeon, and you told me to not act hastily and crazy and risk my life?
Yes, dearie?
You kind of went and did the exact same thing you told me not to.
All I did was walk in front, and then I cast spells. I did nothing but move forward.
That's precisely what you told me not to do. Move forward. But it's okay. I move forward anyway, and I point over at Metal Mink, and as Metal Mink glows, and its head spins around, and it heals itself. Actually,
Liam just gets up, not wanting to be talked to, especially since he knows that this whole thing happened because Uaighe decided to speak to the dead. He's like, well, dearies, where's the rest of the party?
As he asks where the rest of the party is, we'll cut to the rest of the party.
Nice transition. Nice. You get one.
You
should give yourself a heroic whatever for that.
As the rest of you rounded this corner, I'll add a heroic inspiration to my monsters.
Oh no! Wait,
as the rest of you rounded this corner, you caught the end of the Shield Guardian's final sentence of asking, what is the true jewel of Vydia? And as he said that, you guys entered the room behind Nova, and Nova, you heard that part. You heard the last bit, that last sentence. So you come in behind her.
I'm just gonna come right in because I think I walked in first. And I'm gonna be like, Nova, are you okay? What exactly is this thing talking about? A jewel?
Hey, Thwish, I tried to get this girl to move out of the way, and he's just been standing there asking about a jewel. And you know what? He's just a big heap of metal. We can burn him to the ground if we wanted to.
I don't think that's a great idea. He's asking a simple question. Hey, Mr. Shield Man.
Mr. Shield Man.
You are asking about the true jewel of Vydia. Is it the people of Vydia?
Shield Garden
I'm just gonna
looks at
whisper
you,
this.
and he goes, "Your answer is satisfactory. Proceed."
Bruh.
And
What?
surprisingly, on your first try, you guessed the correct answer, and the Guardian no history check involved either. She just straight up guessed it.
Wow!
Wait, what was it?
Okay.
The people of Vydia, and he moves off to the side and kind of sinks back into the wall, and the way is open.
I'm
How good are you at metagaming, Thwish?
That was
Holy-
nuts.
I don't even know what hint there would have been for that.
I
Like,
love
never
that.
thought that in a million years.
I was thinking of that like as we were like talking about it, but I was like, I don't really think that's right because she found these like stones. But anyways, I'll just look at the party and be like, that's the goddess Sagan on my side. And, like,
You know what, Thwish? You can also gain a point of heroic inspiration.
Oh, snap! Whoa!
Candy right now, but if that's not deserving, I don't know what is.
Dang.
that's a real hero right there.
No
a
one's
real
just
hero.
gonna stop in her tracks.
I would like to actually like look at the shield guardian and go up to him and just say, "Excuse me. Thank you for letting us pass. But do you know what is through there?" I'll point at the passage that we don't know what's in there.
It appears like it has gone completely inanimate.
I figured. I figured.
Now that his question's been answered, he is no longer active.
Okay. I'm gonna keep walking though. I'm gonna walk through this little whatever area here.
I'm just gonna give, as you begin walking, I'm gonna give everyone else a chance to roleplay a little bit
Yeah.
too at that exchange.
Wish.
No,
I
but you
cannot
guys-
believe it was that simple. You're joking.
I don't know. I guess
I
it's
even
my
used
time
the spell slot.
in like the wildlands and talking to so many different people that just the people seem to come to my mind as the real jewel of Vydia. I figured it was a riddle. It couldn't be as simple as some type of stone. I haven't even come across a stone to even know what to say.
Vine is going to crawl into the room on the ceiling and just look at everybody.
I'm gonna hear that and go, "Oh, hello."
Yeah, of course.
He's just hanging out on the ceiling this whole time.
All right, so I will reveal. Cain, are you saying anything?
Expertise.
At
Can
that?
I beckon Vine to come down on the floor beside me?
Sure.
All right, good. I do that.
Vine looks down at you, but he likes his strategic position on the ceiling, so he's
Okay.
going to stay up there.
Okay, I'm gonna open my arms and say, I just want to say, good job there, Vine. You did the right thing. You killed it.
You
Congratulations.
know his name is Vine still.
Okay.
Very good point.
There's no,
I have a scheme.
Game metagame,
no,
please.
Metagame police.
I'm just gonna look up and say, good job.
And
Let's
Vine is gonna like kind of, you can tell he appreciates what you said. He looks up at you and he gives out a
Okay.
From
Guys,
all the
playing a
way
spider
over
is so hard.
there, so where I am right now, because it can mimic things, can I like look at Vine and mimic that thing he just did? That thing.
Sure. Yeah. You can try.
Well, I can mimic things.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, sorry. You're a Kenku. Yeah, of course. Go
Yeah.
for it.
Come on.
I just did it. I'm not gonna do it again.
When you forget your Kenku is a Kenku because they have a regular voice.
Yeah.
And this Vine is gonna be like, he's gonna be very like confused because he's never heard you speak like spider before, but he's also gonna be kind of excited too.
Okay.
Does he do a little dance?
So
Does he do a
cute.
little dance on the ceiling?
That
He's gonna
was Thwish's attempt of like, yeah, I'm cool with you being a spider now.
Yeah,
Got
and
used to it.
Vine definitely feels that because he knows you've been being distant with him. So yeah, he's very happy.
He then gets extremely close to you, and then you have to deal with this giant spider in your face.
The remainder of the party. We'll cut back to you guys. Liam, you've been healed. Aaron, Uaighe, what are you guys all doing?
I'm just finishing up the last finishing touches on the on Miss Mink here. And I cast because I can do a spell on it as well to heal it because it's only at 15. It's only at 15 health right now because it healed itself. And I'm going to do Cure Wounds, which does work. That's 1d8 plus 3.
Right.
Wow.
Sam, I am just gonna point out quickly that I'm pretty sure you can use Mending to heal your Steel Defender.
Okay. Can I do Mending instead?
Yeah, I'll point that out to you. It's because Mending's a cantrip.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and your Steel Defender, I think in the description says how much it heals from Mending.
Yep.
It heals
2d6. I'm going to heal 2d6 instead.
Yeah. So don't
Sorry
use
about
Cure Wounds. No problem. I just
Thank
kind of
you.
read it.
Thank you for pointing that out.
DM, I put my points for my tree
Fine.
down somewhere, and I forgot where I put them.
I can look back through our messages and see what you had after the session.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Ian repeats his question. What happened to the rest of the party, dearies? I mean...
Oh, they went up to see Nova. She called something about a secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Would you like to follow
That would be
through the tomb? There's a
very
secret,
much so.
secret tunnel.
Yes, dearie. I would very much so like to. Liam just kind of down and sad and is like,
Actually, I'd like to reach out a hand to like help Liam up.
Liam already stood up.
Oh
wait, no, he sat up. He's like, he just takes Aaron's hand and gets up, dusts himself off. This direction?
Aaron. Yeah, this direction. Aaron would like to awkwardly scratch the back of his neck and Liam, about what happened up on the surface. I do apologize. I was not in my right mind when it came to my actions. And yeah, just hoping we, can just make amends, proper amends, and not mutual agreement amends, and just be mad at each other. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, I dear, and I, in my flusterness, made a tactical error. I wasn't the only one. He looks at Orc and then quickly looks back at Aaron.
Liam, I don't understand what that look is supposed to mean. Would you care to elaborate, sir, using your words?
Not necessarily, dearie. And he moves in the direction of Aaron and reported.
I'd like to look back at Oak, not Oak. Sometimes men don't know how to use their words, and I like awkwardly look back at Liam and look back at Oak. Let's continue, and I
don't know how to use their words. Use your words.
I love that.
So are you all?
Oh, sorry, continue.
Are you all moving up towards the secret door? Uaighe included.
Yeah.
So as you guys all get here, you catch a glimpse of the party kind of beginning to round that other corner. Assume Aaron and his Steel Defender come up as well. You're all kind of traveling. So you see the rest of the group kind of just start to head around this corner here. And you see this suit of armor tucked into the wall. But you have no idea what the heck it was or if it does anything. So.
Aaron sees the suit of armor first, and he wants to go examine it because he really likes the look of that. He wants to inspect the craftsmanship and see how old it is and kind of just pay his homage to the craftsmanship of it.
Aaron!
He sticks out
Aaron.
yeah.
Aaron!
Yes.
That's a pretty nice suit of armor, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Look at that. And I
Right.
step forward.
Do you think you could make it into some kind of armor for me?
Well, I suppose, but I mean, I think it's too great to just melt it down and turn into a smaller suit of armor. Mind you, we could probably get 2 different suits, and I reach out a hand and touch it.
It doesn't react to you touching it.
Cool.
Liam, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Liam's like, maybe we should...
Aaron is already taking an arm off of the suit of armor.
You're trying to take an arm off of it?
Yeah, I want to examine it.
Okay, so as you try to take an arm off of the armor, the arm shrugs your hand off.
Huh.
And the armor's head tilts down and it says, "Do not tamper with my design." And then it recenters its arm and settles back into the wall.
Aaron steps back a little bit at this, but looks up at the suit of armor in awe, and it's just like...
The rest of the party, you do hear the armor speak again. Its voice kind of reverberates through these stone walls and stuff.
I would just like to note before anything else that the mink kind of just like tilts its head at this thing and just kind of takes a step forward at curiosity because it's just a suit of armor. But anyway, yes, Oik.
Oh, he was gonna say, I think maybe we should not touch it again.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Oh,
yell
touch it.
into
How
that
does it
area,
work?
and I'm just gonna say, "Don't touch that armor. Just
I
come
wasn't
here."
touching it.
No touchy.
Don't worry, Mom, I didn't touch it.
Liam just puts his head down.
I'm already.
Aaron would also
Alright.
like to put his head down inside, but for different reasons.
So does the whole party, I'm assuming, is grouped back up now?
Mhm.
Yep.
And you guys are continuing down this hall?
Would everyone just wait a minute, please? Right. Now, I'd like to have a word with you.
Secret tunnel.
Do you remember what happened the last time you let someone who wasn't wearing heavy armor walk first in the party? Do we all remember?
I remember what happened.
I want an answer. Does everyone remember?
Yeah, Liam almost died.
Right. Liam, you remember that, right? Nova, do you remember that? Cain, do you remember that?
Nova, you're muted.
Yeah, not really, but maybe
Right,
that.
well, it happened. Right. Cain, you remember that?
Okay.
I just look at her and I shrug and nod.
Right, that's a yes. Right. Vine, do you remember that?
Vine just looks at you and tilts his head from the ceiling,
Right,
mind
that's
you,
a
because
yes.
he's still on the ceiling.
Right, I will take that as a yes. So, I would suggest that perhaps I go first.
That is fine. I like it. Proceed.
Right.
What do you
thank
suggest? Come
You want to
second.
risk your life?
Well, you don't care who goes second, but I just think I should go first.
Oh,
Cain, why don't you and me take the second place?
Okay.
I'll go behind.
I'll go fourth.
I'll go second to last.
You want
Dave.
Miss Defender with us?
Did the party just make a marching order without me asking?
I was just
Oh!
Yes, you did.
We know it was coming. It's a tiny hall.
Thwish,
Also,
is it okay if Steel Defender's beside you?
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
This is like a DM dream right here. Holy.
By the time like Ian's back to be the DM, everything is gonna go so smooth.
I want you guys to do exactly like this. Back in Curse's
Poor Ian got the chaos of our first ever big campaign, and
know,
now
right?
we're like making our own marching order.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Back
thanks.
I
in
would like
Ian's
some-
day
I would like
when it
to-
was like, I want to talk to the bonsai tree.
I would like to
people are
kind
guessing. Sorry, go ahead, Aaron. Go.
of. Aaron would like to look over at Cain and kind of like mutter under his breath, and it's like a little bit of a natural born leader, if we're not going to know much. And I like
Oik.
gesture over. Aaron nods a little bit and like gestures a hand.
Yeah, well, it seems she has multiple roles in this party, apart from Mortician. I'm
Hmm.
not against it. Not against it. How tall is the ceiling
fine.
where Vine is on, DM?
This is like it's a rather tall ceiling in this crypt. It's about
What is it?
9 feet tall,
Hmm.
10 feet in
Okay.
some areas. It's pretty big.
Okay.
The staircase you guys came down to get in here was like pretty steep. Like you went pretty deep underground.
Mhm.
Oh, I just stole Liam off the map by accident.
Oh no.
Oh, he's in the back. You can see that Liam is kind of just with his head down, thinking about pretty much everything.
So, as the party moves into the next room, this is what they all see, what you guys see as you come in here.
Mhm.
And I'll describe it. So, there's a wooden table in the center of the room, which has some wood cutting and stone cutting supplies on it, and looks like some sculpting tools. It appears like this might have been an area where stone coffins and some other features of the tomb were manufactured in this location. And some of the tools here were used to carve the inscriptions into the walls that you saw previously. Yeah. It appears like this workshop has been abandoned for quite some time, as if the last family member had been buried somewhere past this location. And Aaron, as you're pretty knowledgeable with construction, it seems like this area would eventually become tombs as well if family members had not, if the family line had continued, per se. You guys also notice this lever.
That's what I was just looking at.
On the wall here.
Can I pull it? Can I pull it? It's like a big red button. You gotta press it. Can I pull it?
You do you.
Sure.
Nice. Can I pull it?
I pull it.
Oik, pull it.
Oh, never mind. Too late.
It's already done. I'm sorry.
As you're nodding your head and pulling the lever, it's already done. There's no turning back now.
Oh my god.
DM, why did you just cover that?
It reactivates the phone.
Oh my god.
Right?
Spawns again.
You guys can't see it there anymore. You guys hear loud mechanical noises coming from within this room.
I'm really sorry, everyone. I'm really sorry.
Like, you better be able to return the dead back to where they came from.
Are you gonna open the door? Anyone?
Yes, are you gonna open the door?
No.
On this side.
Do you not want to open the door? But what
Aaron Van Berry is gonna run over here, and Steel Defender is gonna join right here.
Behind this little thing over here.
The door is like, it's like a closed surface, right?
It's closed. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think either of my thingies can go through total cover, correct?
No.
Mine is gonna move right
okay.
here on the ceiling.
So you pull it open. It
Wait,
pulls.
before we before we go through the door, please. I would just like to inspect fully the table. I want to see what's on it. Is there?
The table too, but everything happened so quickly.
I also would like to do that
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, you pull it open.
Right.
Like, Kate, that door closed.
What? She kind of looks at Nova as she's pulling it open. She's like, what did you say?
It's already been done. I'm so sorry, but this is already happening. It's just already been done.
If this would let me cut the fog away, that'd be great. You know what? We'll just do it like this. So, as this opens, what you see is that this wall has gone all the way up. Oh, wait, you can't enter the room. You're still here.
Sorry.
And the wall has moved all the way across the room, and you see mechanisms back here that have been pushing it all the way across to the point where everything has been like, it stopped just along the other side where it's far too thin for anybody to stand.
Ooh, a trap.
It's a squishy door.
You realize that you guys have narrowly missed some kind of trap designed to kill intruders coming into the tomb.
Can I pull the lever again?
Sure.
Very fascinating.
Or I pull it again and see if it comes back.
As you pull the lever again, the wall recedes back, the mechanism's pulling it, and it settles back in normally to the far side of the wall.
Right. Thwish, Nova, why didn't you go look at the desk?
I would love to.
Yes. Thanks for suggesting that
What do
now.
I see on the desk? Or can I make an investigation check?
You can roll investigation. If one of you has proficiency in it, you can do it with advantage.
I do.
Aaron. Well, they're searching that. Can I make a quick comment to Cain?
Just let me roll the check first. So we'll say Morganna.
Yeah, I didn't.
Nova.
I don't.
So you'll roll because Thwish has proficiency. She'll help.
Okay,
great.
mine's roll.
So Nova can roll with advantage.
I am rolling with advantage. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna roll 1 DnD beyond. Guys? Yeah, that's right, exactly. I got a 6 on here. So I'm gonna roll with my actual dice.
You add your proficiency.
Yeah, kind of minus.
Take that time.
So 8.
Hezreel?
Wait, what?
Only an 8?
Did I miss something?
So
Timestamp right now.
What?
I am just. I got 8.
You said a bad word.
Was it?
Oh,
And
I'm
it
sorry.
wasn't you, Dave. Well done.
Wasn't me.
Well done.
I'll call it
Is that bad? Is that a bad
22150. Check it out, 22150.
So
Okay.
yeah, you look around the desk. Between the two of you, it looks mostly like rough sketches of coffins and some supplies. Nothing interesting.
Uh-oh.
Nothing that looks magical.
No, nothing that looks or appears magical. There are, however, some what are they? Mason tools. I think they would be considered on D&D Beyond on the table that someone could pick
Okay.
up, and some wood carvers tools on the table.
Oh.
So, if you guys would like, you can take those.
Maybe the artificer takes something?
I'll take a woodcarver's tool.
Okay, so there's still
I
like a
actually-
mason tool.
I actually don't have any need for wood carving tools, but I would love to learn more about it. I mean, I do love my crafts.
Oh, okay. Well, Evan, here's a wood carving tool for you.
You said that there was some mason tools there as well?
Yeah.
Cool.
DM.
Yeah.
Liam would like
Yeah,
to
Liam?
walk over and check to see if is there any drawers at that table?
No, that's just like a solid top wood desk, no drawers.
Is there any paper on it or anything?
There's paper, but they've already investigated it.
Mm-hmm. Sad.
Liam just leans up against the wall.
As I'm playing around with these tools, my mind starts working, and Aaron's hands pause. He looks over at Cain. He's like, "If that room was a trap activated by a lever, who was positioned here to pull that lever when we walk through? If that's the case."
Potentially the shield guardian that we faced up there. It can move and speak.
No,
Has the ability-
it was probably the ancestors of this place long dead. But we'll see in the other room.
Aaron,
I was
that
gonna
is a really good idea.
I think what Aaron's saying, dearies, is that we're not alone in this tomb.
No.
That's exactly
we're
what I'm
not.
saying. Besides all of the dead who are walking around, very much not dead. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. We
Alright.
should probably
Nice.
proceed with a little bit of caution, and we should probably also be quiet.
Is this torch lit, DM?
Yep. That torch is lit.
Okay. I look at the torch and I look at Aaron and says, "Okay, you're probably right. If this torch is lit, then someone's keeping it on."
That's a good point. I think we should prepare for another battle as we step into the next room. We need to keep on going. We haven't found what we came here for.
Hey, Oik, do you have any more healing spells?
I may have some heals.
If it's healing that you
two
need.
healing potions left, just so you all know.
Also, if you need some healing assistance, I hold up my hand and the beetles kind of run across my fingers.
Right, take
You
ya.
want me to eat them? That's
No,
more for
that-
Nova, isn't it?
No, why would you?
Oh, yes.
That's not how these work. That's not how I work. That's my artificial buddy back home. He makes the stuff that you consume. I just help on the exterior.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah.
I think
Alright.
those are metal beetles.
Oh, no.
We don't eat metal, Cain.
No.
Oh, are they metal? I couldn't see from back here.
Liam then says
Actually,
to the
they're
party,
gold.
A metal, nonetheless.
True.
Okay,
do you
let's go.
What do you say, Liam?
Liam says, dearies, there's also one important thing we need to think about. This was the tomb of a great warrior, was it not? If everybody else is undead, we should expect to see him eventually, shouldn't we?
Right.
Also undead?
And
Yeah.
are we prepared to deal with someone who could be a legendary warrior, one of the first warriors of Radiant Starlight?
You know, I would have to say that would be a real shame if someone had gone to the effort of raising such a wonderful fighter. You know, they really deserve to just have a peaceful afterlife after fighting for so long. It just makes me feel really disgusting inside. Someone would bother raising such a wonderful person.
I think instead of speculating on what's beyond, we should go look.
Let's do it.
Bars.
Right, everyone, get behind me. Get behind me.
Form the formation.
I love that
Great.
little like.
Avengers assemble. Okay.
Picture an Uaighe with a
Aaron
morning
Van
star,
Derry
like
Dawn,
like
Iron
Cap
Man
with that
armor.
hammer, like
Right?
form the
Someone gets a
formation.
shield.
So good.
You really want a hammer, guys.
We'll find you one, Aaron. We'll find you a hammer.
Oh, I'll make one. No
You could be
worries.
you could
All
be
right,
the Thor
there
of the
you go.
group because you can
I love
literally.
this standard marching order. Look at that assembly. Oh,
Wow.
Save it for.
That
Feel
should
like-
be a meme.
I feel like you need to
Or
post
just-
this somewhere. Just be like, this is what my party
The
did.
the Avengers theme just like plays anonymously in the background.
right. Okay. So you guys start making your way down the stairs, and it reveals this room. You can move into as you please. This room contains a
There's
wooden.
nothing, Dave.
We see nothing.
You kind of reversed the.
You revealed the wrong room.
Yeah.
No,
What do you
no,
mean?
the staircase is
No,
right there.
The staircase is
Yeah,
right there.
we're walking through right here.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, it just jumps across.
Oh, I didn't see that part. I was.
Sorry. That was complex, but
So
Yeah.
as you walk into this room,
Guys, this is a standard hallway. We just have to walk right through. I don't see the problem.
contains a wooden lacquered bookcase on the I guess that would be the right hand side, and a metal table. You notice a pale green gas coming down from the south hallway. There's several documents spread over the metal table, but with the passing of decades and this gas apparently in the room, none of them are legible. The paper is like rotted and decayed. The bookcase is in slightly better condition. It appears to contain a collection of literature classics, historical books, and biographies, just judging from the spines and kind of the little bit of you can make out on that. And you
Aaron-
see something on one of the books that says Qree made out on it.
Aaron Van Derry
Ooh.
walks over to the shelf and he kind of examines it for a second. He grabs his bag of holding and just starts putting every single book he can find into this.
Hey, DM. I see my icon.
You can't see your icon?
Oh, it's over here.
That was
wait.
fine.
That's
Not-
fine.
Oh.
I don't know what happened to your icon. I'll add it.
Hey, has anyone seen
Okay.
Liam? He is very much book smart.
No.
Oh, whoa. Oh, look at that.
There's Liam.
Oh, that's a lot of
There's
Liam.
Liam.
You've grown so much.
So that was a lot of Liam. Okay, Aaron, roll me a D100 as you
Oh,
grab these books.
I'm beginning to
Tell me
wonder
all
why
the
you're
names of the
rolling. Okay.
well, we have our standard stuff. So that's just I need it anyway. There's like a dictionary, but begins with a T. I don't know my words
Thesaurus?
very well, so I'm gonna take it.
Thesaurus?
That's the word I'm looking for. I rolled a 0.
Oh, I rolled. No, that
That's 100.
that is 100. That's 100.
Yeah, that's 100. I was like,
I
what?
rolled a 10.
So somehow, none of those books crumble, despite the fact that they're centuries old and decayed.
Can someone make that comment actually really quick? I have a
Your
fun-
gentle
not that.
hands, they remain intact as you gently place them in your bag.
Wow.
DM? Liam would like to look at this table.
Yeah.
See what's on it. Like to.
You look at the papers and you don't even need to make an investigation check. They are decayed beyond readability.
Can I look at this
that a word,
green
readability?
gas and
I feel like
investigate
looking at
that?
Legibility. You take a look at the green gas and it doesn't smell good. The closer you get, the worse it smells. And it feels slightly acidic when you breathe it in.
Where is this? The green gas coming from this hallway?
It's coming from down here.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm
Alright.
I say we keep walking anyway.
I think so as well.
Can I can Cain walk up and smell it and make a medicine check to see if he'll has the potential to do damage to us?
Sure.
Cain, what are you doing? Cain. Cain.
Yes.
What are you doing?
You want to come help me and ascertain if this is poisonous?
Oh, I'd love that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well.
That is the best offer I've had all day, and I've been fighting the undead.
Hold up, are you guys doing a science project without me?
And you can roll
He has
that
advantage,
with
right?
advantage. Yeah.
All right, 13, I guess.
From what you can tell, the gas doesn't seem poisonous. It has a slight burn when you breathe it in, but you don't think it's anything that would be harmful to your body.
It's a dead body there. Mm.
Okay, I tell Uaighe, it stings the nose, but I think I'll be fine.
You all see Vine like crawl across the ceiling towards the smoke. It looks like he's gonna go further, but he stops and comes back.
Aw. He doesn't. He wants to go, but he doesn't want to go alone anymore.
Good
Nice,
job, Vine.
I mean, nice. We need to come up with a name.
Can I
Spider Boy.
do that
Well, he seems to be-
agreeable,
Yes,
spider
yeah,
noise again?
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I forget what it sounds like. Or whatever. I don't know what it sounds like. I forget.
Vine is gonna go.
That, yeah.
All right.
Because I'm like, good job. That was my good job to him.
But you have no
Okay.
idea what you're actually saying.
But I think it's yes, because that's the sound I heard when he like agreed with something. So I'm like agreeing with his action.
Someone knows how to communicate. That's awesome.
Breaking
Anyone have any
language
proposals?
barriers.
Yeah.
Fang,
Don't have any
perhaps?
proposals for Fang? Sure. Anyone else?
What?
I walk beside.
Names.
Cain.
He's trying to come up with a
Oh,
name.
names.
Fine.
Proposals
Oh.
for names.
Ah.
Oh.
Well, he seems to be climbing rather good without those vines we used back at the tavern.
Hilarious.
Yes.
Not allowed
Hilarious.
DM or is
I'm-
that too meta?
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
yeah.
at Vine and just be like, out of all the things you've heard us say, does anything sound familiar to you of a name that you could tell us?
He seems like you have his attention.
We're all just staring at you at this
Yeah,
point.
we're just staring at you like, any name you'd like us to call you for now?
Can anyone message him in his head? You know?
I can, dearie.
Yeah. Why don't you ask him?
Liam points and he casts message at
Mm.
Spider. What is your name, dearie?
Wait, you've been able to do this all this time, and this is the first time you've considered actually talking to this thing?
Oh, I've been casting smoke, throwing fireballs, shooting arrows, and trying to keep everybody alive. And that cat takes a lot of concentration, dearie.
There's the one that died.
What is that?
I need everyone to make a perception check.
Oh god.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
good at these.
A perception
am I,
check?
but I
Have
don't
you
know.
not?
Yep.
It sounds like a fight.
No, I nearly got in that. Honey.
Perception check? Okay.
15.
Hey, DM, you see what I did there? A lot of
Where's my-
concentration.
Where's my
Yeah, I did. That was
action?
good.
Wait, did he respond to you though? Did he respond to you?
Perception checks first.
Oh,
20.
Okay.
18 plus 2 is 20.
Yeah.
Who got a 20?
Me.
Big math.
Nova.
Yeah.
So, as that question is asked, Nova, you're the only one to notice this wraith-like figure come being across the hallway. The roof of the hallway, as if it was trying to
fire.
sneak up behind you guys.
Oh my god.
It enters the room.
I'm gonna
Put
guess.
the timestamp. We need a timestamp, please. Somebody said a bad word.
Oh, is that a bad word?
I
too?
don't be hearing these words.
What bad word was it that time?
What was it?
I can't
Yeah,
say
what
it
was
because
the
I don't see it.
end?
You're not allowed to say the Lord's
What
name in
letter
vain.
does
Is
it
that
start with?
Was that something like that? What
No,
happened?
Thwish said a poop word.
Oh!
Oh,
Alright.
I said it.
Two. I don't know.
good
Two.
catch, guys?
It's like 2, 3.
Right.
Just
Nova,
check at the top
Yes.
of.
because you were the only one to notice it, you can
Mhm.
roll your initiative with advantage.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
Wow.
Oh, daggone it.
I shouldn't be rolling on D&D Beyond again, but here goes nothing.
Trust fates.
Okay, that's 14. And then I'm gonna roll again on D&D Beyond. Here we go, folks. 18!
Natural 20.
Yay.
23!
Aaron, you got a nat 20?
No, I was just
No.
commenting on
Aaron, or sorry,
Got
Liam,
a
what's your
10.
initiative? Sorry.
I got a natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Okay. Vine,
Let's check it out.
Thwish,
18.
Oik. Thwish is 18. Oik,
17.
mine's 17. Oik,
It's on there.
9. Or you could just tell me when I ask you.
You're the one that wants this so that you can see everyone's rolls on D&D Beyond.
Just say it. Thwish, Nova, you both rolled 18. Who's going first?
Me? Because
Yeah,
do you...
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, you should go first.
Okay, so
Is
you'll
this
go
the-
for Nova. But Liam rolled the highest initiative. Now, Liam, you do not see this creature. Nova is the only one who spotted it. So while you go first in the initiative order, you do not know it's there.
Can you tell us what the initiative order is?
Yes. Liam, it's first. And then it's Nova. And then it's Thwish. And then it's Vine.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's an unknown being.
Okay.
And then it's the Sword Wraith on the ceiling.
Wait, hold up. There's more than one?
Yeah, it's 2.
Oh.
And then there is Aaron. Oik. And somehow the monk Cain.
Somehow.
At the very end.
Low roll. I'm gonna pass out in
Alright.
this first round. I swear.
Mhm.
And with that,
Rebecca's turn,
we'll
sir.
kick it
To
off.
the wraith on the ceiling with the spider. Yeah.
Liam,
Bars.
you're first, but
Bars.
you do not know it's there right now. So you can continue to answer the question about the message in Vine's head. Like,
Oh, I only got
Oh yeah, I had asked
So,
if
what did
you
he say?
responded.
Fine.
Vine, are you able to communicate back to the message?
Yeah, it's
He's gonna communicate back, but it will be wow.
Do you guys want to go to
It
the
will be
secret
in
room?
deep speech.
Woohoo.
Oh, okay. Deep speech.
Yeah.
What does he say though?
He says, "My name is Vine."
Wow.
Liam does not actually understand deep speech.
Wait, is that a language?
Yeah.
It is.
Does Liam
It's something
recognize
that
what the language is? Oh,
Roll a history check.
I don't speak that language either.
11.
You recognize it is some kind of exotic language, but you do not know which one.
Liam repeats to the party. It's some kind of exotic language, dearies, but I don't seem to recall which one specifically.
What did it sound like? Did it have lots of deep, dark, rolling R's?
Did it, DM?
Did it have any light clicking sounds?
It sounded like a very guttural, deep language.
Could you give us an example, DM?
No,
Mm.
I'm not impersonating all the languages in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. There's too many.
Languages.
Like them!
Oh,
It was very
all
deep
the
and guttural.
languages.
It was rather smooth, so the words kind of flowed into one another. But that's all you're really able to make out.
Okay.
And
Uh,
with that,
Very lucky.
I will do an interpretation for them if you like.
sure, you can go ahead.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That was awesome.
That was very smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I do that on the
I'll be here all
weekends,
week.
just with a small group of friends, No kidding.
And we'll call that Liam's turn. Nova, it's your turn. You spot the shadow wraith creeping along the ceiling.
Mates, We have company, and it's not the good kind. Look up.
I
love it.
For dinner?
So chill, guys. We have company.
Yes.
So everyone notices it now.
Okay, and then
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I am going to choose one wraith. The one that's nearest to me, or like the one. What about the one that's most dangerous? How about that?
There's only one
There's
right
only
now.
one.
Oh, right, there's only one? Okay. Well, I want to make an action, the Hex Action.
Yep, you can hex.
Once we're at the bonus action, you can choose one creature you can see. It's going to be a Hexblade's Curse. Within 30 feet to curse it for 1 minute, or until the target dies. Against the cursed target, you gain a 2+ bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, and you regain 6 HP if it dies. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to use that yet. I actually don't have any decline in hit points. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just striking it with a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Sounds good. Roll to hit.
Why did
Okay.
I move? The heck?
Put yourself back.
Wait, you know what? No, I'm flying up towards it. She is leaping up into the air because she can, flying up at the wraith, and she's going to hit it with a booming blade. Okay.
All right.
Final
Roll to hit.
Final rolling hit. Oh no, that's the
Okay.
damage. Locking it in.
You gotta roll to hit first. That was damage.
It's alright. It's coming.
We'll use that for your damage
It's
roll though
coming.
if you hit.
13.
A 13 does hit.
Oh, blessed. Whew, that was close.
So your damage is
Okay.
6, and that is just what, slashing damage?
Yeah, so 6 plus 3, right?
It was 3 plus 3, so 6.
Oh, okay. 6 plus 3. Oh, sorry. 6 in total, and then plus the booming blade itself would be 1d8 when it moves.
Awesome.
Okay.
Wraith 2 has a booming blade. So as your sword or your axe pierces through it, it cuts through the shadow, or the wraith incorporeal figure. Doesn't seem super effective, but it does do a little bit of damage.
And I would actually like to keep flying past it.
He'll get an opportunity attack then.
I don't like these opportunity attack things. Yeah, I'll just.
Disengage by walking past it, though.
I'm gonna disengage by walking.
Disengage
flying.
is an action. You have to take an action to disengage.
Oh,
Unless it's a bonus action that you have.
Yeah, unless it's a bonus action that you have, which I don't think it is. So
I
you
definitely
already
don't
use your
have.
action. You can walk past it. It'll just get a chance to attack you.
No, I'll stand in front of it.
All right.
Face it front on.
That brings us to Thwish.
I have a question. Do we know any wraith weaknesses? Because we've like dealt with them in the past, like in the darkness. Are they like? I know like they're probably. I think last time that they were resistant to like magic. We had they're resistant to like bludgeoning and piercing and all that. They need like a magic attack. And I think something about like.
You can make a history check.
Dark. Okay, I want to do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
good
got
to know.
pretty up close and personal with one of these, and I'm sure Vine, the Spider Boy did it as well.
2. Can I get like an advantage if somebody else
No.
seeing it?
Nah, because it's your turn right now. All you remember is that they seem resistant to non-magical sources of damage.
Oh, how about like
Non-magical? Oh, good.
But my only reason is because they're in the dark, and they're always in the dark when we meet them. So I'm wondering if, like,
Your character can make an assumption, but I cannot confirm it.
Okay. I'm just
Either
gonna look back
deny or
at
confirm.
Aaron, mainly just because I have an inkling.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna look back at Aaron and say, Aaron, you have that orb. It can produce daylight. Maybe that will give us an advantage because it's dark.
The orb has been floating above my head for a good majority of the time.
But I
'cause they
think
activated it
it's
last session.
light. I think that it does two things, right?
I have to say daylight. It is
Yeah.
a spell. It takes an action, I think.
Okay. And then I'm gonna attack it with my 2 shorts.
You run up as well.
Yeah.
You can make your attacks.
Yep. Nat 20.
Nice.
Wow. All right. That hits.
Yes.
And
I don't think it's gonna do much though. So 8.
And that's what, piercing damage with short swords?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 8 on the piercing damage.
And then I'll do it again.
This lingering injury does not affect this creature.
Yeah, I figured. 11 probably doesn't hit.
The 11 does not hit, but the 8 did.
Yeah.
Or the other one, sorry, not the 8, the
Yeah.
25. So he took. By this point, you've discerned that he's resistant to non-magical damage, so he takes half damage from non-magical damage.
Okay. Half.
Back. Did I miss?
Which was whacking it with short swords.
Yeah.
Damn,
And
so
I
I'm
found
better
that
to get
it's
it.
resistant to non-magical weapons, and then I asked Aaron to see if he could use the orb to make daylight. See if that will help.
I'm gonna turn to Thwish and say, "Hey, Thwish, did you find out anything?" And then you're gonna tell me that too, hopefully.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The whole party hears it.
Yeah.
Did you let Aaron know that you think magic is causing some sort of effect, or did you just talk to him about the drift globe?
I just mentioned the drift globe, and I think that it might give us some benefit because we've always battled the wraith in the dark.
Everyone heard the non-magical
Yeah.
resistance thing when she said it. So is that the end of your turn, Thwish?
Yeah.
All right, Vine.
All right. What I'm gonna do here is do something for our viewer really quick. Wow. I'm trying to hold on. Is it cool if I share with them the campaign page so they can read the description of the campaign? I think they can just read that.
Yeah, they won't be able to interact with it in any.
I love this.
form.
I'm gonna take my turn to engage with my viewers.
Listen,
Yeah, that's great.
we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
You can't engage with any of us.
All right, so no worries. I'll have to show you I can't really show you my page because my character is a special character. But at some point we will link everyone's D&D pages to this little source thing so that you guys can see our stats at the very least.
That's cool.
They should be able to click on the
You're-
pages to view them in that link.
Here is
So
something.
You can also do that.
Hey, Mr. Urban Knight,
Yes.
you have little reward thingies, right, for people's tokens?
Yes.
If someone does one of those, they can have the option to ask me to draw one of the characters instead of one of the things that you do, and I can post it next time on our stream.
That'd be cool.
Nice.
That'd be cool. You hear that? So if you'd want to redeem some of your points, you have to get some points. I don't think you've been in the channel for a long time, but if you redeem some points, let's say it's like 500 points, then he'll do a character for you guys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You can request a character. So dudes, yeah. So my action as Vine, which you don't know his name because I speak deep and no one speaks deep apparently. He is going to he's gonna crawl across the ceiling as he is a spider, and he's gonna attack using claw.
you're on the ceiling together now. You're like level with this guy.
I'm looking
Make
at
your
him.
attack
Let's do it.
face to face.
You think you can crawl on ceilings, bro? This is my territory. All right.
Bro.
Bruh.
Wow. Okay. It was a 13 and it rolled off to a 1.
With the nat 1, you as you claw at it, you slip and you fall off the ceiling.
Really?
Hold
And,
on.
Can I make a save
Who's the
or
above?
something so I can land on my feet?
Nat 1's powers. You land on your feet, that's fine, but
Mhm.
you did fall off the ceiling, and you can still make your offhand attack if you'd like.
What? He's probably luckier
I'm
than all of
going to
us.
use my movement because I have a lot of it to get back to the ceiling. I was this guy and attack him again.
Go for
this
it.
time.
I am not giving up the ceiling. All right, here we go. Nat 20.
Another
That's another nat 20.
Oh,
Woo!
amazing.
Roll your damage.
Make
The
it for
fight
the
just
one I
stopped.
missed. 7 damage.
All right. What kind of damage is that?
This is slashing. Yeah, slashing.
Slashing?
damage.
So it takes half. Mm.
I could have cast comprehend language to understand Vine.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
All right.
Next
so
time. Next
Yeah,
time.
next time.
He
Slashing
thinks about
damage.
that for next time.
I currently do not have
combat.
voice effects on. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
damage.
My one computer is
Um,
damaged, so I can't
This
use it.
creature's speed is reduced by 10 feet, and he takes half damage from your claw attack
Nice.
because of his resistance.
Well done.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. So he's slowed down a bit as your claw kind of lashes through him. Is that
Nice.
the end of your turn?
That is the wait. I should really look to make sure. I don't have anything else I can do. I think that's it though. Pretty sure.
All right.
That's it. How many
So-
hours have we been inside this?
Inside the tomb,
Mhm.
you guys woke up at 6 a.m. and you guys have only been in here for maybe an hour with the combat.
We
and
were
stuff. You haven't-
woken up at 6 a.m. by our very early morning riser.
Yeah.
That is true.
Nelly.
Did wake you guys up.
Mortician.
Okay, so it's the turn
You
of
all.
an unknown creature who is going to move.
Oh no.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And as it rounds the corner, you guys get your first glimpse at it.
A mummy?
This creature is
Woo!
completely wrapped in bandages, and it appears like it had been laid to rest like a mummy. Hanging around its neck, you guys notice a strange-looking key. This creature looks at all of you, and it seems very... Can't say that word. It seems very mad that you've on its tomb. It seems quite upset. And-
Xavier.
I did my best. And
Good
the
job.
first thing it's gonna do,
That was enough.
Oh no.
gonna look at Thwish, because she is
Love that.
the one right in front of it. And it is giving you an extremely intense, terrifying, one might say dreadful glare.
Mm.
And I need you to
Nice.
make a wisdom saving throw.
If she fails it, she's gonna become frightened.
That
3.
was a nat 1. Just so you
You-
all know.
No!
As
Yes.
this stare catches you, right, direct eye contact, you feel yourself become paralyzed by fear. And you are paralyzed for
Oh no.
the next turn. For one whole turn. So you'll miss your next turn, but you can attempt to make a saving
Yikes,
throw.
eh?
Right.
Does Vine
Either
notice
way,
that she's been paralyzed?
you all notice her body kind of just stiffen up.
Yeah. And my mouth probably closes because also what I'm thinking in my mind is all the stuff that like I'm scared of, and that's also losing my voice is one of them.
Yeah. He then
Mm.
charges forward towards you underneath the wraith. And with this bandage wrapped fist attempts to strike you.
So
And
he has
because you're-
advantage?
Is it advantage or an automatic hit
I don't
if you're
know.
paralyzed? Let me double check. I think it's just
Either way,
advantage.
it
But when you do
hits.
hit, it's a critical hit.
Yeah, if you do hit, it's a crit. So
God.
the first roll is a 8. The second roll is
Another
a
8.
16.
That hits.
All right, so
Whoa.
an automatic crit. So you'll
Oh.
take 2d6 bludgeoning damage. That's 9 bludgeoning damage. And you'll take
I mean-
4d6 necrotic damage.
I could die, just so you
Oh
know.
my god.
That
Oh my
is
God.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 necrotic damage.
Hold up. Did you just?
I'm
Oh.
dead.
Unconscious? You're
Ah,
unconscious?
unconscious.
No!
And also, I need you to roll me 3d6.
Okay, sorry.
Did she just get one tapped by this guy? Oof.
Wait, I roll 3d6?
We were already injured,
3d6.
though. That's why.
Okay.
Ooh,
This is your
Jen.
injury. 9. You are plagued by the lingering stench of rotting flesh. It clings to you and is perceivable by anyone within 5 feet.
That was the stench
For
from around the
6
corner.
days,
Ew.
you have disadvantage on all charisma-based checks.
Ew.
The treatment for this is scouring clean in a long, hot bath and it reduces the effect by 1d6 days.
Love
Each
that.
time she bathes, or just the one time?
Each time she bathes, I guess.
Can bathe like 10 million times. Hopefully somebody can boil some hot water for me.
Actually, sorry, no, that's
Yeah,
my
we can do
treatments
that.
are. You're only allowed to take treatment actions once against these things. So
So
one good bath.
you only bathe if you stink. So you only bathe once to fix it.
But like after the first one, you won't get anything else off that's causing the
Mhm.
stench, basically. So for 6 days, disadvantage on charisma checks.
Wow.
And it
And-
won't go away no matter what, even after we kill it.
So she just has to clean herself, essentially.
She can reduce it. She got the worst
Just have to
roll
clean yourself.
on the d6. So,
Makes sense.
okay, that's the end of the mummy's turn. The mummy of General Kurum.
Hot dang.
Knew it.
Bro.
Aaron.
Largest
Actually, sorry, I
spoiler.
lied. It's the sword wraith. The sword wraith goes next. Matched on the ceiling by a spider. The sword wraith is going to
Let's
attempt
go, bro.
to make a slash with a
Both
longsword,
hands.
an ethereal
Come at
looking
me.
longsword.
Bring it.
And that is a 20 to hit, but a dirty 20.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that hits.
I did a TPK right here.
Guys.
And that deals 2 slashing damage.
Oh,
Okay, not bad. All right, I'm okay.
Oh, sorry, 2 plus 3. 5 slashing damage. My bad. And that is the end of the sword race turn. And that brings us to Aaron.
All right, Aaron's seen Thwish go down right in front of him. He was gonna fiddle around with the orb, but he saw his friend go down. So he is going to charge forward at this mummy, because he has no idea who this mummy is, and he is going to he's going to charge forward and just try and stab at this thing.
I'm just gonna. You can't really get through here to get close
No?
enough to stab. No, there's Thwish. Actually, Thwish is down. Okay, you could step over Thwish since she's unconscious.
Dang.
If she was standing, then you wouldn't be able to. But since she's
Will you make
unconscious,
me? Will you make me do a dexterity check if I fear
No, it's-
no?
it's okay.
If I,
You
like,
can.
try and, okay.
it should just be difficult terrain. Like,
Yeah,
unless
it's
you
not
will
really
it
gonna
to be-
matter though because it's like within 5 feet of the mummy. So
Okay.
I'm gonna run forward and try and stab a mummy because Aaron Van Berry has no idea who this mummy or what. He just knows that it took down his friend.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Get
I
it.
think I didn't realize something.
Did you roll to see how long you'd be a spider?
No,
He
you only
did-
turned in the other room, so you should
yeah, he'll be fine.
be only at like yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In maybe 20 minutes. Aaron, go ahead.
Yes. Features. No, I want the attacks. Thank you. Do. That is an 11 to hit.
On the sword wraith?
No,
That
on the
does
mummy.
On the mummy. Okay. That hits.
Cool. Doing. Ooh, I did 9 damage.
That's magic damage, right?
That is.
So as your attack strikes it, it appears to be fully effective with the magical damage. Some of the bandages get ripped off of the mummy. Is that the end of your turn?
End of my turn, kind of, but at the same time, no. The Mink is going to run up, and I'm going to duck, and Mink is going to jump over me, if that's okay.
Sure.
And she is going to. Use...
Actually, sorry. I'm going to take the
Dexterity
sure
attack?
back. I'm going to take the sure back. Because you're standing on top of Thwish's body.
Am I? I would be more respectful. Oh, sorry, Aaron would be more respectful.
Like,
of
but
her
it's
body
Thwish's
than that.
body, and then you standing there, and then, yeah, there's no room for it to jump over you if you duck. You guys are
Okay.
crammed into this little tight hallway. There's no room for another creature.
So I need to make some more movement, right?
It could try to squeeze all the way through to the other side, but it's going to be difficult terrain from here to here, so 10 feet.
I'm sorry.
Difficult terrain.
Go ahead.
Would you
go
let
ahead.
Aaron? Would you let Aaron makes like step backwards a little bit?
Aaron has finished his turn, and that
He
would
has
give the mummy
finished
that would give the mummy a type of
Right.
opportunity anyway. So
Right.
Fine, it is in the ceiling though, if that helps.
But Aaron and Nova are side by side on top
Okay,
of Thwish's,
okay.
Thwish's corpse.
So-
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My corpse.
Unconscious body.
I guess
Sorry.
Mink is going to self-repair. She is going to glow, and you just like she stands up straight. Her arms like make that strong pose, and she like glows, and you hear like this magical humming, and also a few clickety clacks of potentially beetle feet from inside her. And gears turn, and you hear clicking and clacking, and she heals herself. How many? Yeah, I believe it's 2d6. Where are my d6? I keep putting them away. I'm sorry, but that is the end of the turn.
All right, sir. What do you keep trying to say?
Sorry, really quickly. Because of my last evolution point, I just realized I get advantage on claw attacks now.
Cool. Keep that in mind for the future.
Nice.
Okay, so that's the end of that turn. Oik, it's you.
Okay. At this point, Oik is really annoyed that they keep having to deal with more undead. She's just really irritated. So, there is, oh my gosh, there is such a horde of people right now. Can I scoot through everyone?
I'm gonna rule it the same as I did for Mink. This is difficult terrain through here, so it'll take 20 feet of movement to go from here to here.
I have 30, so let's do it.
That's wild.
I'm gonna stand
So
kind
You
of
have, to
like.
go, you have to go all the way to the other side, though. Like,
Are you
there.
Why? Can I stand? Can I not be like aggressively right in front of the mummy?
You need room to be able to attack and stuff. So you could maybe squeeze like here, but that's
But what if it's a spell? I don't really need to attack.
everyone else needs
Like,
room
I don't-
to move and attack.
Oh,
So
all right, that's fair. Okay, all right, I'll stand right here. How's that sound? Right there.
You're right underneath the wave. But yeah.
And be super threatening.
yeah,
As
that's
per
fine.
usual. Okay, cool. I am going to. I'm so sorry. There's not enough space here. Okay, I am going to touch the mummy.
Okay.
Mew.
And
16 to hit.
a 16 hits.
You touched him. Good job.
16 necrotic damage.
That's a lot.
As you attempt
Whoa.
this necrotic spell,
Yes.
no wounds appear on the mummy's body.
It's resistant.
Oh,
Oh.
it's more than resistant.
Oh, it just doesn't. Oh,
It's
great.
invulnerable.
Yeah.
No effect. Necrotic damage is no effect. As a reaction to your attack, Oik,
Oh, I hate you. Okay,
I need
go
you to
ahead.
make an athletics check.
Oh, that's different.
Oh, good. Okay. No, that's good. That's good. That's okay.
Every
I
time
say
we
that
say
now.
that, we
You're
roll a
gonna
1.
roll, though. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Don't say that.
14.
Do that.
As you touch the creature, bandages lash out from its body, and they attempt to wrap around your arm and pull you in, trying to
Oh.
grapple you. But luckily, you're able to kind of clear them off with your arms and your weapon, and you resist its attempts. The mummy is now going. Is that the end of your turn, Oik?
No.
Okay, go ahead, continue.
Can you say
Jeez.
me?
Okay, sorry. What is your rule again for this campaign against having 2 concentration spells? Could you just remind us?
You can hold 2 concentration spells,
Mm-hmm.
but you cannot move, and you are treated as restrained.
Which
While you
means
Ooh.
Which
Uh,
means
when-
your disadvantage.
no, restrained is worse than anything else.
I
So
was
hold on.
paralyzed. How is that?
It might not be worse than
There's
being paralyzed,
There's
but
advantage.
just
disadvantage.
against it?
Yeah,
Dave,
advantage
just
on attack
explain-
rolls, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls, but we're not treating that part. So creatures have advantage on attack rolls against you, and you have disadvantage on all dexterity saving throws.
And considering.
I feel like that's not worth it. Okay. Thwish, you're dead, kind of.
Yeah.
Right? Alright, I'll use my bonus action to spare the dying on you.
Yes. Thank you.
No problem.
Able.
Glad I got out.
So the end of your
Is there
turn.
an effect for when that happens?
Is what?
Is there an effect for when that happens?
What do you mean?
Like, does the body react in any way? Like, is there like an effect and it happens?
I don't know.
She just doesn't have to make death saving throws, so she is still unconscious. Nothing really happens to her body. She just is no longer struggling to remain alive. That's the end of your turn, Oik?
Yep.
The mummy is going to take this opportunity to use a legendary action to make
Oh,
a
it's a legendary
melee attack against you.
That's fine. Just don't
So
get up to
he's going to
21.
lash out with his rotting, bandaged fists
Could you not, though?
with a 17 to hit. Which we
No,
know.
sir. That
is not
doesn't hit me. You and your legendary action.
So it kind of brushes off against your armor and does no damage.
Hold up. Did he turn his did the mummy turn his back to me in order to attack Oik?
It did. It did. It did. It totally did.
Opportunity
It
of
did.
attack.
No.
Oh.
You only get an opportunity attack if it moves out of range. Out of 5 feet.
But I have a range of 60 feet. This is
No. If it moves more than 5 feet away from you, you get an opportunity attack.
What about
Anything
advantage
under
on
that-
attacks since his back is exposed?
You will get advantage on melee attacks against the creature.
Nice.
See, that's something. See?
Because you're flanking it on either side right now. Cain, it's your turn.
My turn.
Everybody
Okay.
pummel the mummy. Wait, that's meta. Sorry.
Would I know that Thwish has 2 potions in her bag?
I think
said it.
I said,
She
I
said
said
it
it
earlier.
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I
told
fish
everyone.
through her bag to find it and pour it down her throat?
Aw,
My action.
Thank you.
Yes,
Free action to find the
Queen.
potion. You can give it to her as a bonus action and she'll roll, or you can give it to her as a full action and get the full effect.
Okay, I'll use it as a bonus action then. Then she'll have to roll.
2d4 plus 2, Thwish.
Nice.
2d4.
Nova is just going to be eyeing up
So
Cain as
8.
he's going through the bag. Oh,
I got
sorry.
6, so 8.
Why?
So you get 8
Whoa,
HP
wait,
back.
did you
You're,
what?
with that potion, you're returned to full consciousness. You wake up, startled that you were just one hit, knocked out by this mummy, but you're back up. You're still prone on the ground, but you're aware of what's going on. And Cain's standing over you with the little vial. Cain, you can continue
Also,
your turn.
Aaron is also standing over top of you as well. We're just standing over top of you. It's like, it's okay. You won't die now.
You're finally awake.
Still bad.
Oh,
but-
there's Thwish. How's it going?
You.
No problem. You should probably maybe use range attacks after this. And then I'm gonna.
The horde of people.
Cain is gonna reach in his bag, and he's gonna attempt to throw a flask of oil at this mummy.
A flask of oil at the
Bars.
mummy.
Light
Alright.
Hold
Roll
up.
to hit.
Do it.
Now it says dexterity.
Okay.
Make a range attack against a range attack. Okay. Ooh. Can I just roll dexterity? Roll check.
Yeah, why not? We'll add dexterity roll.
Can I add my proficiency though, or no?
You're proficient in simple weapons, so we'll consider this pretty simple. If you can throw a spear, you can probably throw a flask of oil, so yeah,
If you
why
can
not?
dodge a hammer, you can dodge. Wait, what is it? You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball. Oh my goodness gracious! Okay, that's 8.
Yeah, that misses.
All right.
However, it does smash. How much
There's
oil is in the flask?
There is 1. It's 1 pound, so I don't know. And 1 pint. 1 pint.
1 pint. Okay, but so the oil does smash against the wall behind the mummy, and it does cover the floor and wall near the mummy. It's just not directly on him.
Oh.
But is it like on his it's under his feet?
It's kind of under his feet, around the wall, but he's not covered in it.
Okay. Is it also underneath Oik's feet though?
Yep.
Or no?
Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that.
Mmm.
It's okay. She's the tank anyway.
It's all right. Don't you worry about it. I'll forgive you. Unless you kill me. But then I'll get to go see my maker Audia, so it's all right.
Okay.
She just gave you permission to burn her to death. This is the weirdest party ever.
Cain is now going to back up to Liam's spot, and that'll be his turn.
Okay, brings us back to the initiative, top of the round. Liam.
So Liam, seeing all this going on, he's going to think about what happened in the last time he got into any form of up close fight. He looks at the Wraith of Mummy. He just goes, "Not happening again, Nitty. Not happening again." And he touches Cain's shoulder, and he casts protection from good and evil.
Ooh,
he now
nice.
has protection against undead. So what that means is
Very good.
protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has the advantage on any new saving throws against the
Okay,
allowed
awesome.
effect.
So
So
I
he
can get in
can't.
there.
So he has advantage. Yeah, he can get in there. And then Liam, seeing Oik in the back, he's going to strum his loop and say, and 2 for the show, Didi, and give her a bardic inspiration. Liam is just going to stay in his position.
All right.
Nice.
Is that the end of your turn?
Support.
That's the end of my turn.
The mummy is going to take another legendary action at the end of Liam's turn, and he's again going to attempt to strike it awake with his rotting fist.
Now,
Bro, could you not?
That's a nat 20.
But it's not a 21.
It's actually a 24 with his.
Wow, then that
25.
hits, doesn't it, sir?
And that 20
Yeah.
always hits, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, nat 20 always. So, Oik,
Okay, but I swear we'd had a conversation, Xavier, about nat 20s not always hitting, but that's
you're
okay.
right. Actually, no, it's fair. They don't always hit, but
Oh.
it's a 25.
But a 24 does hit, so that's
I don't
fair.
do
I'll take
automatic success and automatic fail. I will sometimes play up the effect of it a little bit with nat 1.
that. Oh,
So, Oik, you take 7 plus 3, so 10 bludgeoning damage,
okay.
and an additional 8 necrotic damage.
So that's 4, because I'm resistant.
Nice.
Ooh.
And
No,
And
no,
only 3d6.
Could you not? No, no,
No.
so many more bad things happen. Roll really low.
9.
Oh, that's what I got.
You got the same thing as Thwish. So for 6
Oh my
days,
God.
Sorry, what?
for 6 days, you have the exact same
Oh my god.
sense of decay on your person that can be reduced by scouring in a long, hot bath.
So what do I have? Sorry, can you say it
Together.
again? Because you were laughing.
The stench of
Disadvantage.
decay. For 6 days, you have disadvantage on all charisma checks.
Oh, good. I'm not charismatic anyway.
This is perceivable within 5 feet of you, and you can
smell
scour
really
yourself
bad.
in a long, hot bath to potentially reduce the duration.
at the very least, it's
But,
not damage.
yeah.
So, I mean, it's
We're
not
like,
like
yes, Thwish, let's have a bath together. I think that's a great idea.
It's the end of his legendary action.
Love that.
Um,
Thank you, sir.
Nova.
Wow.
Man.
Okay, by this point, the stench is like it's insane. The stench. I just realized it's really disgusted at this
Aaron's
point.
gonna sniff the air at this point.
It's like,
I've
oh, it smells like a rotten crocodile in here. Disgusting. Okay, and then I have a question for the DM.
Okay.
So, can I use 2 cantrips in the same turn?
No.
Okay,
Not unless one of them is a bonus action.
right. So, what I am gonna do is I'm going to, if I walk away right now, do they get a opportunity attack because I didn't attack them this round?
They both do because you're within 5 feet of them.
No, get away!
Unless you use your action to take the disengage action, in which case neither of them do.
Okay, but if I use an action to disengage, I can't use another cantrip, can I?
Nope.
That's so
You can risk
shitty.
the opportunity attacks if you want to.
You have a
There
bonus
you
action
go.
that allows you to
You know what? No, I'm gonna hit him then. That's fine. I would rather not. Like, I think I have a better idea in my head, but it's just I can't. Okay. I'm going to. You look over at Nova and you see her wielding her large hex blade, and she is gonna smack the mummy with the hex blade using her green flame blade, because the wraith is within 5 feet of the green flame, like of her as well. So it might do damage to both. That's the goal. Okay.
All right, roll to hit.
Here we go. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Action. D20. It is a 9 plus 5.
That hits.
Okay, awesome. And then I'm going to use this, which I rolled a 6 plus 3, which is 9.
All right.
Awesome.
With his resistance, that gets reduced to a 5. Resistance.
And then the
slash
flame blade also. Okay, and then the flame blade also gets 3 damage to the person that's nearby. To the right.
The flame blade will cause fire as your attack slashing the mummy's bandages to jump across to the sword wraith and deal 3 fire damage to him, and he is now bloodied. The mummy, seeing the fire, appears to become very frightened.
Yeah, you better run.
Oh.
But he does not take any actions because it's not the end of your turn yet. So you can go ahead and finish your turn if you have anything else you want to do.
And at this point, I can't use any more. Can I use a cantrip now?
No, that was your action. You only get 1 action. So.
Fine. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Thwish, you're up. And you're conscious.
Because I'm like obviously disengaged. If I move away, does the mummy get an opportunity attack? No, right? I can like move back.
He still gets an opportunity attack because you're within 5 feet.
Oh my god. Okay. What's the point in that?
You can take an action to disengage if you want to back up.
Oh, I have a bonus action.
There you go.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move.
Because you can disengage as a
away.
bonus action. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna I don't know, move here or somewhere that I can will I be able to use my longbow and like get through there? Because Vine is up there.
Yeah, you can shoot between Aaron and Nova.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, 24.
Ooh.
That hits. Was that a nat 20?
No.
No, it wasn't. Close.
Yeah, it was close. 8.
8 piercing damage, so he takes half damage from that. But the arrow sticks into his bandages, and he does take quite a bit of damage. Takes 4 damage from that arrow piercing him.
Nice. Yeah,
Is that the end of your turn? As a reaction, seeing you get up, the mummy is going to lock eyes with Aaron.
Oh god.
Aaron gazes at you with this dark essence behind his eyes, and I need you to make a wisdom save.
He's gonna frighten
Okay. And I roll a abilities and senses and saves. Wisdom. Well, Aaron's not actually very smart. Intelligent, yes. Smart, no. Where is my wisdom save? Oh yes, there we go. Not 20.
Woo!
Yes.
All right.
Get off me, bro.
So as he locks eyes with you, you're able to.
Aaron locks eyes back.
Lock eyes back. And
Staring contest.
You are not frightened by his gaze. You are immune to this effect for the next 24 hours. Thwish, because you were subject to paralysis from it, you were also immune to it for the next 24 hours.
Thank goodness.
Nice. Very nice.
And that is his legendary action. And brings us to Vine.
Oh yeah. My business. Alright, I'm going to
Wait, question.
Yeah.
In my initiative order I've written down the mummy goes after.
Yeah, it was a legendary action.
Yeah.
But he can take legendary actions at the end of somebody else's turn 3 times.
It's a spicy monster.
Okay.
He's super spicy.
Okay.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use claw attack on the sword wraith. And I have advantage on my attack rolls because I have evolved.
Like, just a reminder, you have Bardic Inspiration.
And it's a good
Go
thing
ahead.
I have advantage because that was terrible.
What does he have advantage?
Wow, how are you gonna roll on top of? Wait a minute.
It's a result of his version of a piety skill. So he gets advantage on claw attacks only.
Claw attacks
Well, in
only.
spider form, but only in spider form.
It's
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
So yeah, both of those claw attacks.
Well, that was my advantages on my first claw attack, but I'm dual
Your
wielding.
first claw attack. You catch a little bit of bandage, but no damage.
It rolled, guys, on the nat 20. It was like rolling flat on the nat 20 and then rolled off onto a 2. It was the craziest thing. Sorry, that's not an actual roll. That was for bite attack. So roll for the claw. This is the first one. It's a 3. Why are you playing with my emotions? You know what? I'm not even going to use this anymore. I'm going to use the real dice. It was a 3 again. All right, never mind. Sheesh.
Yeah, so somehow your next claw attack also catches some bandage, but no flesh, and there's no damage on that. Is that the end of your turn?
It is the end of my turn.
All right, it's the mummy's turn. Seeing that Aaron and Thwish are both immune, this time he is going to direct his gaze at Vine. So Vine, make a wisdom save, please.
Do I have any wisdom? I don't even think I have wisdom.
Stares directly into your soul with his necrotic gaze.
I've been paralyzed before. This is not going to be fun.
Yeah, you have.
No.
Aaron's kind of a little saddened that the mummy's no longer staring at him because he was actually having fun with the challenge there.
Ooh. And that one.
I don't understand.
Oh man.
Oh man.
So, because you failed the saving throw by more than 5, you were also paralyzed until the mummy's next turn.
Oh, bro.
And he's going to follow that paralysis up with a rotting fist, which he'll have advantage on his attack roll. The first roll is a 16.
That hits.
The second roll is a 24. So
Hold
it hits
up,
either way.
Hold up. Is Vine within 5 feet? Vine is within 5 feet of the steel defender.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So what's the steel defender going to do?
The steel defender is going to make a reaction and try and block that attack of the mummy, or add a disadvantage to the attack of that mummy.
Oh, it's just normal.
So it's just normal then,
What
which
is it?
means we go with the first roll, which was a 16. And negates the advantage, which was a 24.
Mhm.
So that still hits.
Yep.
Nice try.
Good try. So, Vine, you take... Oh, that was a really low roll. 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, not bad.
And... Let's get the necrotic damage. Okay. 12 necrotic damage.
Oh
and
my
roll me
God.
and roll me 3d6.
Are you done?
And 3d6
Yeah.
again.
Please don't. Please roll like a
For the
like a
crit.
three.
For the crit.
Yeah, it was a
It's
crit.
111.
I really
No,
did
that's
not
worse,
use
isn't it?
that reaction on the right person.
No,
You
the
said
worst is the
3d6.
the worst is the one that me and Uaighe got. We got the
I don't
worst.
think
one.
so.
Just
Yeah.
think of
Ellie.
Ellie.
Where's Stinky?
Yeah, that's what Dave said.
16.
16.
Worse is
got?
111 because that's when you only get
Yeah.
30 minutes to save a part of your body.
Alright, Vine.
Oh,
Insidious compulsion. Slowly, you feel the building urge to destroy something beautiful.
oh,
You have
William covers
bro.
himself with.
you have 2 days to commit an act of senseless destruction or violence outside of what would be normal behavior for your character.
Oh my god.
If you don't do this within the 2 days, the compulsion
so
builds to
weird.
distracting levels, and you have disadvantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws until you do.
And he can't even talk about what's inside his head. Sir, what does
Well,
this
hopefully
mean?
Liam can figure it out. with his
That's like
mind.
Yeah.
a really big. That's like something Vine
Wow.
would do. Like if Vine got hit with something that's like it feels so in character for him. That's weird. All right.
Okay.
So
Wait,
make
who
a
got
note of
hit?
that.
Wait, Vine got
2
hit
days.
with this?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
He slowly looks towards the steel
himself 'cause I'm
defender.
Yeah, so that's the end of the mummy's turn.
Hold
Right.
up.
What'd you
Beauty
call-
is in the eye of the beholder. So if he looks at all of us in absolute garbage, then
I feel
Who's the
like it
closest
means
person
like
to mine
if we
right
saw
now?
a he's
I
no
missed
kill
all
the
of that.
dog.
It's up to him what act he commits, but he
Yeah.
he will have urges to destroy something beautiful or do an act of utter violence within the next 2 days, or he gets disadvantage on everything. That brings us to the sword wraith. The sword
I'm
wraith
bloodied
is gonna,
also. I'm extremely bloodied.
The sword wraith is gonna turn on
Wow.
Uaighe, and he's gonna attempt to make a long sword attack.
I think that your cleric might be about to die.
That was only a
You
14,
can't die.
so
No, it's alright, isn't it? Don't worry about it, everyone. Fine.
that whiffs. That's the end of his turn. That brings us to Aaron.
Okay.
well, I don't have advantage on that mummy attack, as he kind of looked me directly in the eyes.
You still have advantage because you're technically flanking.
Am I? But he looked directly at me when he made his legendary action.
It doesn't matter. Uaighe is on one side, you're on the complete opposite. So
Cool.
Right.
All right. In that case, Aaron Van Berry
Who
is
was
going
bloodied?
to.
Was there somebody bloodied? Who was bloodied? I'm sorry.
Me.
Me?
I thought that one of the monsters was bloodied. None of the monsters are bloodied.
yeah, the sword wraith is bloodied.
I tried to kill him. I couldn't.
Okay. Aaron Van Berry is going to take a spear and stab at the mummy. Hold on.
All right.
Be right back.
Dude, where is my attacks? There we go. Actions. All right. Do. I'm going to roll to hit. That is 17.
17 hits.
Perfect. And now I'm going to do the one. That is 7 damage.
Okay, so that 7 damage seems perfectly effective as your spear kind of pierces into the chest of the mummy a little bit, and he seems a little bit hurt from that. As a reaction, I need you to make an athletics check.
Oh.
Holy.
Athletics isn't really my strong suit.
You can do this.
Oh, athletics. Boom. 15.
All right, so the mummy's bandages reach out and they try and grab your spear in your arm and pull you in, but you're able to shrug them off and kind of rid yourself, and you avoid being grappled.
Aaron's one good athletic ability is that he can swing his arms relatively fast to help him tinker, and he uses his arms to quickly move back and kind of, I guess, use his spear to push back these bandages.
Nice. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm just kind of going to mumble under my breath.
Thing between 1 and 5 pounds I could throw.
Hey, Aaron, I have lots of potatoes in my bag.
You still have potatoes?
Yes, of
The
course.
ultimate weapon.
Don't tell Ashbourne and give them to me.
As a free action, you can grab a potato from her bag. You're allowed to do that.
Here you go.
Cool. I will snag a potato.
It's hilarious.
As you quickly jump into her bag and blindly feel around, grab a potato, and pull it out.
Like a blouse in here?
I don't accidentally maybe, because this is a private bag, I'm guessing. Sorry, Nova has.
Yeah. Don't you dare touch those emeralds in there. You leave them alone.
Well, now that
Look
you've
at
mentioned
the potato,
emeralds, I mean, do I have to make a roll to actually make sure I just grab the potato?
Nah, you can feel what a potato
No.
feels like.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. But
It's
do I,
not shiny,
do I
glossy,
accidentally
it's-
feel anything else into the bag?
Sure, you feel a crackle of stuff
Cool.
there.
What was that?
But with my,
It
It
with
was
my
me
knowledge-
avoiding a
knowledge
poo
of
word.
Metal, with my knowledge of metal and trinkets and forgeable items,
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you grabbing a potato or are you grabbing something else?
I'm grabbing a potato. Well, that
Alright.
honestly depends on you. I'm just reaching into the bag and grabbing the
No, I
first thing.
said you got a potato, man.
Potato. We're grabbing potato. The
Alright,
potato's
is that the end of your
special.
turn?
That is the end of my turn. And the steel
Alright.
defender is going to do nothing because it can't actually reach anything. Unless it can squeeze between underneath Vine and in between Nova and my.
He could get over
here.
here. Yeah, you can get over here.
This dude is flankety flanked.
Like this area.
Cool.
Where is the okay, oh, there he is.
the steel defender is going to flank. Can I stand underneath? Fine.
No. There's not enough space with you and Nova there.
Okay. I guess I kind of have to attack the.
So you can.
Yeah,
You
somebody.
can reach the mummy. The wraith is on the ceiling, so he can reach out and strike the mummy if he wants to. But
Steel
it's either one.
defender is going to strike at the mummy.
All right.
I'm going to roll to hit. That is a 12.
That hits.
Cool.
Nice.
1d8 of force damage. So I don't even know if this will do much. That was 1d8, which is 7, plus 2 is 9.
Alright, that seems to be very effective, as the bandages kind of get knocked off the mummy, and he is now bloodied.
Yay!
Ming is just going to ready her fist and go.
As a reaction.
Ooh, that was good. That was good, like robot noise.
Reactions, though.
That's not a reaction. As a legendary action, that's what it would be. The mummy is going to stare at Cain this time.
Oh no!
Ooh, give it to
Cain.
me.
Guess what?
Roll.
Cain, you have the mummy has disadvantage on you.
Is it?
Well, Cain just has to roll a saving throw, a DC 11 Wisdom save.
Right, but there's some
So-
attribute applied to him.
It
He
is
gets
a
advantage on-
frighten, so I don't know. I think Cain probably gets an advantage.
Target also can't
No,
be
I think it
charmed.
doesn't affect me at all.
Yeah.
At all?
Target also can't be charmed. It can't.
He doesn't know that, so it's a frighten though. It's not a charm.
Okay, I rolled an 11 anyways.
You roll an 11, you just
Yes,
make the
sir.
save. So
Awesome.
you feel the fear start to come over you, but you're able to kind of gain composure yourself and remain composed with the mummy targeting you.
I kind of want to know, how does Cain retain composure of himself as he feels this fear creeping onto him? What
You
roll
see
yourself.
him make lock eyes with the mummy, and you see him almost maybe slightly paralyzed, like his muscles tense, but he slowly closes his eyes and he breathes out and opens his eyes again, ready for battle.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Oik,
damn. I forgot
turn.
to say,
Yeah?
Protection from good and evil also prevents them from being frightened as well.
That's fine. You would have made it either way then, but the mummy doesn't know that. So, Oik,
I'm ready for this. Good. Okay. Oh!
War cry.
All right. So the first thing, no, that's not a war cry. I think I might die, but fine. Okay. The first thing that Oik is gonna do is close her eyes and clasp her hands together and say, Vydia, Lord of the Shadows, I summon thee. I really need your help right now. There's a really nasty undead monster that I really need to vanquish, which is what I know your mission for me is. But the problem is, in order to do this, I don't have enough spell slots. So please, Vydia, I implore your help. Give me an extra spell slot.
What?
That's asking the DM. to
Is
give-
that a divine intervention?
don't you still have one spell slot?
It's fine, yes, but there. Yes,
So
but
you're-
because I'm going to use my no. But listen, see, the thing is, I can use my divine smite, which is what I'm planning on doing. But I'm pretty sure, from what I understand, I can also use thunderous smite on top of divine smite. But that requires 2 spell slots because they stack. So
you're
I
begging-
figured I would pray first so that I can fight the undead, which is what Vydia has summoned and commanded me to do.
Could I
So,
pitch him a
anyway,
catchphrase?
I'm just gonna pray, and then I'll make my action.
I'm gonna point out you have one heroic inspiration point. You can
Does that
cast a
let me
level.
use it?
You can cast a level 1 spell without a spell slot as a
Mhm.
heroic inspiration
I
point.
was just reading that.
Is that the DM's way of saying your
That's the DM's
god
way of
is
saying
not
you
gonna
hear
help you?
silence from your god.
Okay, good to know.
However, the god goes, "Be a hero, you fool!"
Okay. Okay. Then my second question: do I have bardic inspiration right now, or no?
You do.
Yeah, you
but
have
have to
I
play
do.
for 10 minutes.
I thought so too.
But jokes aside, I am going to seriously roleplay this for a second. So you pray to your god. You're waiting for a second to hear if you hear a reply. And you don't hear a reply.
Okay.
You just get a feeling of peace wash over you. Like you
Okay.
feel like everything's gonna be okay.
Okay, if you say so. No. All right. How does Bardic Inspiration work again? Is it to my hit, right?
You can add to your attack roll and one other thing, but most you can add to
What?
your attack
It's
roll.
so 1d6 to my attack roll, right?
1d6 to your attack roll.
Oh my God, Audia! If I ever needed you right now.
Attack roll, saving throw.
Okay, I am gonna go to hit the mummy with my Morning Star. So that is going to be, and I'm gonna use my Bardic Inspiration. $21 to hit. Yes! Okay.
Okay, so you're using Thunderous Smite on that
No,
attack, right?
hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your
So that is going to be 5 piercing damage from my Morning Star. But then I'm going to use my Divine Smite, which is an additional 1d8. Correct?
It's 2d8 plus 1d8 against undead, so it's 3d8.
Okay, so to keep that 5, bear in mind the 5.
Bearing in mind the 5. This is what it feels like to have a paladin in your undead encounters.
Then you feel how I feel.
I find it kind of funny that our mortician really respects the dead.
14.
With extra damage to undead people.
14 radiant damage.
14 raid.
So 14 radiant damage plus the 5.
Calculator sounds.
And then I will use my Heroic Inspiration to use my Thunderous Smite for 2d6. Do you need to make a strength save first?
After the damage. So your attack deals an extra 2d6 damage first, and then I make a strength save.
Oh, okay.
I'll narrate all of this after.
7 plus an additional 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
Wow.
Now please roll your strength save.
That's insane.
That
He
was
rolled a nat
wild.
1. So, with plus 3, it's a 4, and he gets knocked 10 feet away and prone. So,
okay. I'm gonna
Man.
cry.
he gets
Does he
knocked.
just like blast through
Yeah,
me
boom,
and
boom. He gets knocked.
Is it
Aaron,
gonna-
you kind of get pushed against the wall, so you're
Oof.
upright.
Yeah.
He gets knocked right into Cain.
Sorry, Mo.
Cain, make a dex save, please, to see if you can stay on your feet.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
I like
She
this.
freaking baseball batted this guy.
9.
Pung.
9?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, deck save. Sorry.
you dex save, dex save.
Okay.
I really like
11.
this.
Yeah.
You just narrowly avoid being
Oh,
knocked
good
down
God.
by the mummy. So, Uaighe, your attack.
How much damage did I do total? Can you tell me?
I'm getting there.
Okay, sorry.
In the meantime, while we wait, can we just
Your-
appreciate that? Sorry.
I'm narrating.
Sorry.
Your Morning Star comes and smashes into the back of this mummy. I need you to roll your d20 one more time because you have advantage to see if this is a crit.
Do I really have advantage?
Yo,
It's
if
flank.
this is a crit,
Why?
So
What do you
he's
mean?
flanked.
Like a 20?
Because it's
Roll your just a d20 because you rolled a hit to see if it's a nat 20.
18.
Okay, this is fine. No nat 20, so it's not a crit.
Okay,
Your
cool.
Morning Star glows with a radiant brightness. As it smashes into the back of the mummy, that radiant light surrounds it, and at the same time, this loud, thunderous smashes throughout the entire room, and you all have a ringing in your ears. As her attack hits the mummy, he goes flying backwards across the room, knocking Aaron to the wall, and Cain just nimbly sidestepping it. Bandages go flying everywhere, and as the mummy hits the floor with such strength, it folds in half and collapses into the ground, dead. That was exactly the amount of damage needed to kill him. He had a reaction.
damn.
He has legendary actions that allow him to heal 10 HP. He did not think he needed it yet, so he did not do it.
I'm gonna
and
cry.
he slams into the ground, dead.
How much
Legendary.
damage did I deal?
You dealt 24 on the dot.
Woo.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice indeed.
With
Did I take any damage from getting smashed with a mummy?
No, you just kind of like
I hope
hit
not.
you and bumped you back. But Cain, I know you work tomorrow. The sword wraith has a little bit of health left. You okay if we go for 5 more minutes, or do you want to call it?
Let's call it.
Call it. All right.